Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I am Chris,
I'm Nick.
and today we are talking about the 2002 CGI just gangbang of dragons. That's the worst description of a movie I've ever given on this podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I apologize to my listeners. I apologize to everyone. I apologize to God. Yeah. Anyway, we're talking about Rain of Fire today.
Actually, we talk more about Tombstone than we talk about Rain of Fire.
We're supposed to be talking about Rain of Fire today, folks, and we talk about a lot of stuff other than Rain of Fire. Not to the detriment of the movie. We didn't actually hate the movie, but as you will hear our ratings when we get to it at that point.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, but we go way afar from our original topic.
As we usually do, but this was extreme. Anyway, enjoy the show.
Enjoy.
Yep, we got noise.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to turn that on as fast as possible because look at the fucking rating for this movie.
That's
Higher than I'm gonna give it, but
it's in the fucking ballpark, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me throw my headphones on. I remember this movie being actually a lot worse than it was.
So did I. I was gonna say the same thing. I remember this being like barely watchable, and like this wasn't bad.
I don't know if my sensibilities have changed or my acceptance of crap has changed.
Patton Oswalt has a bit about this, and I will say it is 100% true that like you just get to it like it starts with like music. You just get to an age where like you don't hate anything anymore. It's just like that's not for me.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I have gone through that.
Yeah.
Like
Or like something that like 10 or God, I'm so old. 10, 15 years ago would have like fucking boiled my blood.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like,
I just don't care. I don't have it in me to.
Yeah, I don't have the energy to be mad about that.
Yeah. I have to pick my battles.
So yeah, I don't know if that's the case with this. We're just like,
Although there is one type of music that I do actually still hate, and that is that Vocaloid shit.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you've heard it.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
So it's that like electronic music, but it's like a vocal synthesizer thing on top of it where it sounds like somebody might be possibly singing in Japanese, but it is nonsense.
Yeah. It's like a female-ish kind of voice.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like Miku, I think is what one of the popular ones.
Yeah, okay.
There's actually a company that makes a guitar pedal, like an effects pedal, that will synthesize that stuff out of your guitar. It's horrendous.
Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Like I used to hate pop music, like bubblegum pop.
Yeah,
shit.
Just
like, whatever. I'm actually finding myself going, that's a catchy tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm just like, you know what? Like, again, this would have boiled my blood at some point, but I can see why people like it.
20-year-old me would call current me a fucking poser.
Yeah. So what we're saying, we're taking a very long roundabout way of getting there, is this movie wasn't that bad.
No, it really wasn't.
Yeah. This week we are talking about this also surprised me. This movie is 20 years old.
Yeah.
The 2002 Dragon epic, I guess?
No.
Dragon
I wouldn't
movie?
say epic.
Yeah.
Dragon movie.
Yeah, movie featuring dragons.
Yeah.
Reign of Fire.
I actually had to double check the year because I needed to know which came first, this or Terminator Salvation, because they're kind of the same movie. Just replace dragons with robots.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Down to Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's like, who ripped who off?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess...
I want to say this was first.
Oh, this was definitely first.
Yeah, okay. Not by much, I'm going to say.
Terminator Salvation came out...
2003?
No. It had to have been in like almost the 10s.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to say I saw that at the Madison Theater. It was when I lived down the street from the Madison. So it would have had to have been between 2005 and 2015.
Yeah, I want to say early 10s. If only.
Yeah.
I could look this up.
There was some sort of web that encompassed the entire world with information.
2009.
Wow, that movie's only 13 years old?
Yeah. I had a terrible moment of realization at work. This is not related, mostly. We're talking about just the era in time here. Next year, I will have graduated high school 20 years ago.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
It feels fucking bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like real bad. I graduated in 03.
25 for me. 25, yeah.
Yeah. Ha. And I was talking to a guy at work about it because I think he had brought up the graduation date or something like that, and I realized next year's 20 years. He goes, "Oh, you gonna go to the reunion?" I said, "Are you out of your fucking mind?"
See, I was actually we never had our 20th one because it was just lack of interest, basically.
Yeah,
I would have gone.
Would you?
Just because
oh, did you like people in high school?
The people I like in high school, I still see.
Yeah.
So I really I mean, there were people I'd like to check in on. It's mostly just I'd like to see how everybody else deteriorated. I have stayed.
How far gone are you?
I've stayed the same level of unattractive for a good couple of decades now. I'm pretty much where I was back then. So
yeah.
But there's some people who've fallen from grace.
I you know what? As ugly as I am, I think I've actually improved.
Yeah.
I've gained character. What I've lost in hair, I've gained in character.
It's also improvement, but also the field is really, really degraded. Trust me, you'll notice, you'll see.
Yeah. What's that? You got 5 kids? Yeah, you look it.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Whatever. It's really not even that. I just didn't like anybody, or anybody that it did kind of like. I don't give a fuck.
Anybody I need to talk to, I talk to currently. So.
Oh, I don't talk to any of them.
Yeah.
None of them. I mostly hated high school.
Huh.
I had senior year, I took art twice instead of once, and that was the best thing that happened.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's say senior year, I had fucking study hall, first period and ninth period. So that was actually first and second period some days.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I had early dismissal. And that was pretty dope.
If you're a South Colony High veteran, all I have to say is the bagel sausage sandwich. You know what I'm talking about. There used to be a Facebook page dedicated to the sausage and cheese bagel from South Colony High West Wing cafeteria.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. If you ever had the sausage and cheese bagel from the South Colony High West Wing cafeteria, you would know why.
We didn't really have much of anything like that. I mean, I went to a tiny fucking school. I think I've told you before, there were 18 kids in my graduating class.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I had 400 and something.
Yeah,
So yeah
18. Yeah. 2 of them were me and my brother.
So right there, the dating pool is, reduced by 1/18.
Yeah.
Just first 2 periods of the day, I would get a sausage and cheese bagel sandwich, and then sit in the senior lounge and read comics and watch Samurai Pizza Cats and Bobby's World.
Jesus
on the
Christ.
TV.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yeah.
Ooh, that brings me back.
Right? For a blatant Ninja Turtles ripoff, still an entertaining cartoon.
Oh yeah. No, there are upper echelon Ninja Turtle ripoffs, and they are Pizza Cats, Street Sharks,
Street Sharks,
and oh shit, I just had it.
Not Battletoads.
No.
Or Biker Mice from Mars.
No, I did like Biker Mice from Mars though. Oh, what was the one? Was it Cowbulls? What the fuck?
I don't remember that one.
What
was the premise?
Carry on.
What were they mutants of?
Cattle.
I don't remember this. But yeah, I'd read comics in the senior lounge. You fucking nerd.
Yeah. I'm probably completely wrong here.
Well, turns out this never existed. It's just a hallucination.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I never pressed play on the movie that we never titled.
Yeah.
We're watching Reign of Fire this week.
We've started drinking already.
Yeah, a CGI orgy of dragons.
The sound that you're hearing is hard booze. We're off the beer tonight, into the liquor.
I might... That's a bold statement.
Well,
I might just stick to hard liquor tonight, but we do have... Our beer cabinet is still ridiculously full.
Yeah. By the way, we're always taking submissions.
Yeah. We accept donations.
Yeah, we really do. Yeah, we ought to set up like a P.O. box for beer.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, like a PayPal for beer. We're trademarking this right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, like you could just this dude needs a beer. Fucking you pay for it, and like there's a Dropbox somewhere. All you have to do is just go pick it up.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Somebody fucking get on. We need smarter people than us to work on the computer part of that. We will cut you in on a generous sum.
Yeah, you get 5%? 5%.
Five, yeah. You know what? 6%.
Oh, shit.
I'm feeling generous. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Holy shit. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Sway pal.
Nice yeah.
Drunk.
Shit. I like it. Reign of Fire.
Yeah.
Like I said at the top of the show, I remember it being much worse than it is.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, there is some dumb shit in this movie.
Oh yeah.
But it was better than I remember watching it. Fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's. If I had to,
this was another Netflix actual disc sent to my house movie.
Oh wow. If I had to put it on par with something that I love, but quality wise is really not that great, it's like a Waterworld.
Yeah, I can see that. It is a very 90s ass movie. Even 2002 isn't too far out of the 90s. It is that
but it's set in 2020.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the intro here is set in 2008.
Yeah, that's right. I worked at the movie theater when this came out, and this is indicative of the level of of movie this was, the budget level, and when your big summer movies come out, you have a giant fucking banner,
oh yeah,
15, 20 feet tall, and 30 feet long.
Yeah.
You have big cardboard standees. You have giant fucking just shit everywhere, and for the not so big movies, for the B level movies, there was always if you're in the Crossgates movie theater, if you're at where you give the guy the ticket, if you look up, there's always 3 or 4 banners right on top by the escalator, and
yep.
Those are the B level movies. There's always
yeah, and once you actually go up the escalator, the banner they have over that is usually your big hitter.
Yeah, exactly. So this was a banner above the ticket stand movie,
okay,
just the 10-foot tall movie poster basically. So they're not spending a lot on this. It's your mid level. Oh yeah, there we go. Talking to the mic, asshole. You've only been doing this for 50 episodes. And then another 200 and something before that. Anyway,
I will learn you.
Yeah.
I
will break you, son.
I will get mic technique on you.
So yeah, wasn't lighting the world on fire, so to say. And now I'm out of range of the microphone. But I don't know. For what it is,
I remember the trailers And the trailers looked cool, but
they're definitely selling you like there's dragons in the movie. Like that's really anybody's really there for.
Yeah.
You know?
But around this era, like 2002, I wasn't really like I didn't go to the movies. I would occasionally like rent movies in those years, but like I was pretty much like if I see it on TV, then I saw it. This was never on TV.
I worked at the movie, so I was literally always at the movies.
So I didn't work through high school. I didn't have like income, and then I didn't have ways to go anywhere either. So I was a homebody.
As much as it sucked, like sacrificing my Sundays and like having people, or Saturdays and Sundays mostly, and like having people I know like come see me at work. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like,
I'm making money. What the fuck are you doing?
Flipping burgers and making money. It was nice, like having fucking like income in high school. Like, you know.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna walk over to Colony Center. I'm gonna buy a Genesis game today. Like,
I'm gonna plop down $60 for Toe Jam and Earl.
Feeling saucy.
Sonic 3? What? Expansion pack?
Yeah.
Wait, was that 3 or was that Sonic
and Knuckles?
Sonic and Knuckles is the expansion.
Yeah, with the flip top that you plugged in the other games.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was so you could play Knuckles in the other games?
Sonic 2 and 3, yeah. I don't think you can play him in Sonic 1 for some reason.
No, probably not.
I did have that game.
Probably some sort of coding issue.
Yeah. But I did have that game.
Oh, man. Sega Genesis was awesome.
Fucking hell yeah, it was. Underrated system.
Yeah.
I think everybody focuses on the Super Nintendo, which, don't get me wrong, you know, god tier status console.
Yeah.
Fucking don't count the Genesis out.
Oh, Genesis had some bangers.
I always, I didn't always have it. There was a point, again, thank you, disposable income in high school. My high school is not that far from Toys R Us. So we'd fucking, we'd walk over to Colony Center, fucking walk over to Toys R Us. And they had like there was at one point this thing for the Genesis. It was called the 32X. And it was basically like a second console that like plugged into the top of the Genesis and made it a 32-bit system instead of a 16-bit system.
Yeah. Well, Sega, like there were so many peripherals that you could basically Voltron your fucking home entertainment.
Yeah. And it came with like Virtua Fighter. There was a fucking badass Star Wars game. I think it was called Star Wars Arcade, and it was like the first kind of home port of like the Star Wars, the arcade game that I have in there.
Yeah.
But they had like an enhanced version with like better graphics and like different kind of missions and shit. That was really cool. But they when they originally came out, they were like $150, and then nobody bought them. So there was a time when they went down, I think, to like $20. Yeah, like I just remember like buying one, like it broke. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy another one.
Yeah.
Like, well, my copy of Virtua Fighter broke. I'll spend another $20 to get another fucking 32X.
There was something like one of those peripheral things for the Genesis that they wound up only making like 2 or 3 games for.
It might have been the 32X.
It might have been. Yeah. But it flopped so fucking hard.
Yeah. Like I said, it was like 100, 120, 150 when it first came out.
Yeah.
And then they just couldn't sell them, so they were giving them away, basically.
Yeah. God damn.
But the Star Wars game was really good.
Yeah. I knew a kid that had a 3DO.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew. The only place I ever played one was at like, wasn't even called GameStop then. It was Electronics Boutique.
Oh, yeah. That was back before it was EB Games.
Yeah. That's right. They switched to that too.
Do you remember Babbage's?
Yep.
Oh, God, we're old.
Yeah.
We're so fucking old.
Old ass video game stores.
They were the best. Once GameStop took over, everything just got shitty.
Yeah, like everything is just Hot Topic now, just with different skin on it, basically.
Yeah,
like, this is GameStop is your nerd Hot Topic, like.
Well, GameStop bought out ThinkGeek.
Yeah.
And then
the old ThinkGeek used to be amazing when it was just a catalog. Like it was an actual physical paper catalog.
I never knew it was a physical paper catalog.
Yeah,
I jumped on board on the website.
Yeah. They had like actual cool like gadgets and like yeah.
It was so good. Geek Points back in the day, so awesome. I got the green laser pointer with my Geek Points. Yeah. And it was so bitchin'.
Those ones you could like hit a plane with.
Yeah.
Like,
yep. I still have it
too. The FAA called on you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I may be crazy, but I'm pretty sure you could taste that laser.
Tastes like lime. It's green.
Is this key lime pie? Probably tastes better than that fucking Shape of Water key lime pie.
I remember I almost bought this, and I kind of regret not buying it because I have something similar to it now. But this is like, this had to have been around 2007 or 2008, so this is 15 years ago. Like, it was a solar backpack that like had a backpack that had solar panels on it.
Yeah.
And like you could plug your gadgets or whatever into it, and it would charge them. And like I was this close to buying it because I absolutely would have brought it to fucking Bonnaroo with me because that was when I was going.
I can't imagine that would do a hell of a job charging anything.
It was better than no job charging anything.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
The only way you could
10% is better than no percent.
Yeah, the only way you could charge your phone there. If this is another fucking dating myself. Back when we were younger, there used to be these things called music videos that they showed on TV. And there was this channel called Fuse.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, it was the better MTV.
It was Canadian.
Yeah, it used to be Much Music, and it was good then, and it changed to Fuse.
Yeah, I remember Much Music.
But yeah, much better music content than MTV. This is like when MTV started.
Because it actually had music content.
Yeah, I think it was like right after MTV like first abandoned music, pretty much. When they just went to just like all shows. And yeah, they used to have like a barn there where you could go and plug your phone in. That was the only way you could charge your phone in that fucking place. So yeah, but I do have a solar charger now. It fucking works like amazingly.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Back to Reign of Fire.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We're taking it easy today.
It's our show. We can take liberties. I am keep talking. I just have to get another drink. I don't want to kill this buzz.
Okay. Yeah, let it ride. Yeah, I'll see what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a couple of ice cubes right here. And Chris is gonna ruin all the equipment. And then I'm gonna reach over to this bottle of bourbon.
I think I'm gonna have some of that as well.
Yep. It's real good. This is Southern Tier straight bourbon. 88 proof. So it's pretty good. Not overproofed. Just enough. Pretty good flavor.
Bringing out one of these sweet baby Jesuses.
Kind of vanilla on the nose. A little vanilla.
Ooh, yeah,
you fucking love those sweet baby Jesus, don't you?
I do.
I forget what brewery is that? That wasn't Left Hand, right? No, it's Duclaw.
Duclaw, yeah.
Duclaw makes some great stuff.
We had a couple of Duclaw beers in there.
Yeah, Duclaw is the one that makes the what is it? Unicorn farts or whatever the fuck it is. It's got glitter in it.
I don't need my beer to glitter.
No, I don't need it either, but I imagine it's fun to drink that at a party. But so is just liquor.
You know what else is fun to drink at a party? Pretty much any kind of booze.
Yeah, liquor.
Yeah, liquor. Alcohol.
Yep.
Adult beverages.
Yep.
Anyway, the movie about dragons.
Yeah. CG for 2002, a little sketchy.
Yeah. I mean, like, for 2002, not horrible, but not top of the line.
And I was thinking, we're watching this on HD TVs, like higher resolution, whatever.
Yeah.
If I was watching this on a old school
standard definition,
standard def TV or like a CR TV, probably would have been more acceptable.
Yeah. I will say I like the design of the dragons.
Yeah.
They have like a weathered, like actual real world feel like to them. Like
yeah,
they're holes in their wings. Yeah, they're beat up.
They look like they've been fighting humans and fighting over food.
Yeah. Yeah. So like they just don't look like brand new, like, you know, healthy, complete dragons.
Yeah,
like,
these aren't Dragonheart dragons.
Yeah.
I fucking
How
love
many dragons do you know?
it. Speaking of garbage CG,
Oh wow!
they made 2 sequels to that movie. At least 2.
I don't even think we needed the first one.
3. Whoa. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you. Third, I love Sean Connery.
Yeah, I mean, any excuse to give him work, I guess.
Yep. Did you notice like the male dragon was like changing size?
Yeah, like they just specified like he's larger than the others, and like,
Right.
yeah, like there's the shot of him on the castle where like he's large, but then there's like a shot of him over London later where he's like half the size of London.
Where he's like destroying the other dragons,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's like barely bigger than them when it's a close-up shot, and then he's fucking monstrous when he's eating the other dragons.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You have to pick a scale because, like, yeah, it's big, it's a dragon, whatever, but like we're noticing that it's not.
So yeah,
It's not
consistent.
Consistent, yeah.
Like I said, I like the design. I like the concept of like them breathing fire being a chemical reaction. Basically,
Yeah, that was
that's
really
a really good like way to kind of describe like, you know, like a monster isn't gonna like, you know, there's you could believe biologically that a monster could spit 2 chemicals that would ignite when, you know, contact to the air, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that's something I could see happening in nature. Not that I'm saying it does, but
Yeah. No, I like the they throw in enough like kind of history of them that they've researched a little bit, but not enough to like make it a slog. It's just like, oh yeah, these must have been what killed dinosaurs, blah blah blah. All right, cool, acceptable.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'll buy it for what you're presenting at this movie. This is the first movie where Gerard Butler is fighting dragons, but definitely not the last.
Oh, that's right. He's in How to Train Your Dragon, the whole series, which great fucking series.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really fucking good.
Will make you cry. Like,
Yeah. Shh.
yeah. But yeah, those are really good movies.
Yeah. They're better dragon movies than this movie.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. They're just so goddamn charming.
Yeah, I keep fucking up his name, Gerard. I'm just gonna call him Jerry. Jerry Butler.
JB.
Yeah,
GB.
he's always very
GB.
over the top, very like loud. He's the anti-Christian Bale, basically.
Yeah.
Where like Christian Bale is like very like quiet and reserved, but like he can be intense.
I think solemn. Is solemn the right word?
Yeah. Whereas like, you know, he saves that intensity where Gerard Butler is like 95% intensity. Like,
Yeah.
you know. But in this movie, he wasn't that. He was very like just kind of played it normal. Like,
Yeah. Well, I think that's like this was one of his early movies. I don't think he was in too much before this.
This was 2 years after he played Dracula in 2000, Dracula 2000.
Stop.
Terrible movie.
Don't. Just don't.
His first movie. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, there's.
Matthew McConaughey is just doing all of the acting in this movie. He
Just gnawing on the fucking scene.
I think he's trying to pull off like a Marlon Brando, Colonel Kurtz type of thing.
Fuck yeah, he was.
Yeah. And
Especially because I didn't put it in the trivia because it was like a really long fucking trivia segment.
Yeah.
But like he had the assistant director go to all the cast and crew and be like, you cannot call him Matthew. You cannot call him Matt.
Van Zant or whatever.
You have to call him Van Zan. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
This is a goddamn movie with cartoon dragons in it. You want me to call him Van Zan?
And then
Hey, Matt, get your ass on set.
and then fucking what the fuck's his name? Siddig. The one who was in he was in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alexander Siddiq. Sadig?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So they announced that to him, and he's like, all right, well, he has to call me Elvis.
that I like.
Like, get fucked, dude.
Exactly. Like, I can understand if you're, like, doing some, like, Oscar-worthy drama, like, you know, like...
Still, like...
Yeah, even then, that's stretching it. It's very assholey.
There's a difference between method and douchebaggery.
Bro. I mean, that's like fucking what's-his-name getting into method for fucking Morbius. Jared Leto. Fuck that guy.
How?
Which we have to do that movie, by the way.
Fuck that movie.
I own that movie. I'm sad to say. I got it for free because I saw it in the theater. They're literally giving it away.
Yeah. People need to stop getting that, like, buying that movie and going to see it because they're gonna make more.
Yeah, I hate that movie has become like a meme.
Yeah.
But, like, I just don't. They think you genuinely like it. They're gonna give us more of this crap. We don't want it.
I haven't seen it, but the trailers look like ass toilet.
It is a...
And from what I hear, it is ass toilet.
Yeah, it is a 90s ass comic book movie. Like, that's really all I can say about it.
Sick.
Fucking, it's more time.
Do they try to do, like, Spawn, but, like, worse?
It's on that level, yeah. Well, I'll throw it on after this fucking... after we're done recording.
Spawn has charm, though. Like...
Yeah.
And it's got John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo, you have Michael Jai White, like fucking two great fucking actors.
I wouldn't go as far as saying Michael Jai White is a great actor.
Mike Tyson, come on.
He's a great martial artist.
Hey, he took a picture with me on a boat cruise once, so I will fucking thumbs him up, absolutely.
Oh my god! I just speaking of him, I remember getting into a heated argument in middle school when Spawn came out because one of my friends said that his name was Michael Jaguar. No, it's not. I said no, it's not, and it got heated.
He's not John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah. So Sean, if you're listening, it's Michael Jai White, not Michael Jaguar.
That same cruise, I saw Run the Jewels. Fucking, like, from me to that rack away, Run the Jewels performing. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard a single one of their songs.
Really?
Yeah.
They're fucking quite popular.
Yeah. That usually tends to turn me away from things. I'm contrary by nature.
But going back, well, I mean, not even going back to the, like, I don't care. No, they're actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
we're somewhere. Whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, Matthew McConaughey. I liked his character. Like, he was basically like an American Viking. It was fucking crazy. Had the big battle axe.
I'm not going to say I liked his character because, again, I mean, fuck Matthew McConaughey for the whole character thing. But fuck that guy, man. Like, the whole, like, bless the nation that has heroes, and like, fuck you for having them in the first place.
For needing them, yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, like, okay, you lost 3 guys. We're very sorry that happened, but, like, we've never killed a dragon before. Like, we've lost hundreds. Christian Bale even says to him, I've buried hundreds of people here.
Yeah.
Like, give him 5 minutes. Yeah. Let him have that one.
Give him something.
Yeah.
Because now they're excited. Now they have hope. Yeah. Now they can, like,
and then you just
maybe do something.
On them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying, like, I like the character as in, like, I like that guy. Yeah. I like the character in this movie. You know, like, that... He fits perfectly.
And then, like, the way, you know, we'll get to the cut to the end, spoilers, the way he fucking dies is so
lame,
brainlessly stupid,
fucking lame.
What was the best case scenario for that plan of him just leaping off
I think
this
that
tower?
Was it.
Yeah, like, the best case scenario is he gets eaten, holds onto the axe, and cuts his way out from the inside. Like, that's pretty much the only...
I was kind of waiting for that. Like, once the dragon died, I was like, is he gonna, like...
Yeah, come stepping out, Hannibal Chow style.
Yeah,
like...
it's my goddamn shoe.
Oh, fuck.
Is that maybe more like, where's my goddamn shoe?
But, I mean, like, there's no positive outcome to that plan.
I don't...
Like, what did he think? Were you going to, like, land on the dragon, kill it, and then ride it to safety to the ground? Like...
Now, I have a thought.
Yeah.
Did he do it that way on purpose? Because he didn't see any other way to, like, make a giant distraction for this thing? Was he tired of living this fucking savage life and saw kind of a way out of it? Did he want a Lieutenant Dan himself? Like, I'm supposed to die on the battlefield.
Yeah. Because there's just no sense to that. Like,
no
plan. Like,
there really isn't.
Like, you're either gonna, like I said, land on the dragon, and maybe if you could somehow injure it enough to get it to land and then kill it.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna get eaten, which happened, or you're just gonna miss and fucking splat onto the ground.
Oh my god, that would have been the best.
That would have been even funnier. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there were weird decisions made in this movie.
And then, like, the one guy who was, like, adamant about going to the, collect the food, like, how do you not understand? We have to fucking, like, leave it there, or there won't be future food.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to make it that long. If we're going to eat the food now, we're not going to make that, Like, he should have shot that guy, like, because clearly he warned him already.
Right in front of his kids.
Well, fucking, he warned him before, like, look, don't do it. And then he warned him a second time.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he goes to it and gets the whole fucking thing burned up. Like, fucking...
Yeah.
Dude, I told you.
Yeah,
Bang.
We're dead as shit now.
Yeah.
Now, question. That's all the food they have in this whole fucking area. Did they start eating dragon?
That's what I said. Also, if you're starving for food, how the fuck do you have a horse?
Yeah.
I see a lot of horse steak right there.
That is quite a bit of meat and glue.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you grind up them hooves enough, we've got Jello.
Bone meal, baby.
Yeah. I feel bad for the horse, but, like, hey, we gotta fucking eat. Like,
yeah. At least cut his fucking ears off and chew on them.
Yeah, but why isn't everybody eating dragon burgers? Like, after you kill that first dragon.
Oh my god, I would have had a fucking buffet. I mean, unless the meat is not good, like it's not fit for human consumption.
Yeah,
but I can't imagine it wouldn't be.
They should have, like, if that was the case, just throw in one line like, "Oh, it's too bad we can't eat this because it's poison." Or like, just describe. I mean, like, you killed that one dragon. They should be. Everybody should have, like, dragon kebabs.
Oh my god!
Be, like, somebody turning a spit of dragon over a fire, like.
Some dude gnawing on an eyeball.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it tastes good. Try the brain.
Yeah. I mean, come on, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, we eat gator.
Yeah, fucking alligator's goddamn delicious.
I wouldn't go that far.
I enjoy me some alligator.
It just tastes like other food.
Like tough chicken.
Yeah. Great. That sounds awesome. It's so delicious. How good is it? It's like bad chicken. Yeah.
This is, also... I'm going to get real here for a second, folks. I mentioned Bonnaroo earlier. Look, there's no way to sugarcoat this. You can't shit for 4 days. You mean you can if you want to shit in the dirtiest porta potty you can imagine?
I've been to construction sites.
Yeah. Well, imagine a construction site used by 10,000 hippies. Fucking...
It smells more like patchouli than shit.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. So I remember one year I was so hungry. It was it Sunday? Yeah, I think it was Sunday. Because it was under the thinking of I'm getting out of here at some point tonight. If this is gonna hit me, hopefully I'll be at a hotel when that happens.
Yep.
But I got this big plate of fucking fried breaded alligator. It was so good. It was just so delicious. And yeah, I didn't make it out of the campground before that hit me, man.
You finish up that meal and then you just feel.
Yep. Exactly. My grim business.
It's just so there's a toilet somewhere that's just gonna turn black.
Yeah. Oh, it was not fun, man. They're it was again.
You just pop the cork and
yeah. After because we'd get there Thursday. This was back when it was only from Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah.
We'd get there Thursday, and you wouldn't shit until Sunday night. So
it's miserable.
Yeah. And it was usually at the cleanest gas station we could find, a nice rest, quote unquote nice rest area.
Yeah. You drop a fucking wine bottle.
Oh, I left some undergarments in some bathrooms in Tennessee.
These are ruined.
Yep. Like some poor soul's gonna have to clean this garbage, and hopefully I'll be 4 states away when that happens. Like,
ew.
Yeah. Sorry, like I said, I'm getting real.
Real nasty.
It was like somebody just pulled the cork out of the bottom of a barrel.
Wham!
Yeah. And sometimes you'd make it, sometimes you wouldn't.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, okay, here we go again. I remember, I think it was the last time I was there. The Saturday night, like, main fucking stage show was Stevie Wonder and then Jay-Z.
Okay.
And I think 3/4 of the way through Stevie Wonder, I made a beeline. I just remember doing like the Jeff Daniels, like feet up in the air, so like my shorts are dragging in the mystery liquid on the bottom of the porta potty. Like,
his feet pressed up against the door,
like I'm giving birth. Like, oh dear God, how did we get here?
I don't know. Was it one of those ones where it's like you push and you go, oh God.
Yeah.
And then you hold your breath and push again and you go, ah.
It's an unending chain. 4 days worth of fried food and like, oh.
Did you shit or miscarry?
Yes. But yeah, fucking fried alligator is delicious. God damn it! I'm sorry. I love it.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it in Florida. It was all right. It's food.
Apparently you can get it at Giphy's. I heard at Saratoga. I haven't been there.
You can just buy it in the fucking supermarket.
Yeah, probably, but I'm not gonna prepare food like some peasant. Are you kidding me?
What? Stove?
Yeah. No, I literally just cooked food like 2 hours ago.
So what'd you think of the actual acting in this film?
Christian Bale, I liked. Like he was pretty down to earth.
Yeah.
I mean, like Matthew McConaughey is so over the top ridiculous. Like,
oh yeah. He was supposed to be though, like just like a whack fucking commando.
Yeah, and like him and both Christian Bale get into like that like we're gonna talk scratchy and
oh
real
yeah
low like this. Yeah.
Yep. I've got a Batman audition coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really have any gripes with anybody's acting in this. The sets look fucking amazing.
Yeah, I will say like a lot of the stuff looked good. I noticed like some of the CGI. I mean, like for sure, is showing its age. Like there was the CGI dragons were like.
But the practical dragons looked great.
Yeah. I wish there was a little bit more of that. Like I wish there was a way to like you could incorporate a practical dragon while it's supposed to be like flying, but that's very difficult.
Yeah, you wind up getting into like stop motion shit at that point, which would not
like,
work.
Some of the CGI fire like just didn't look right at times.
Yeah.
And the scene at the end where Matthew McConaughey's up in that tower is very horrible CGI.
Yeah.
Like he's clearly like standing in front of a green screen. Like, yeah.
Really, really bad. I guess tonally and aesthetically they kind of had to do it, but everything is just like so washed out gray.
Yeah. But that would be the world if these dragons are just burning everything for ash to eat. Like,
yeah.
Everything's just going to be gray and burned out.
Yeah. So I get it, but like a little bit of variation would have been nice.
There was one thing that bugged me. There was no kind of rules about like what would attract the dragons and one wouldn't. They say they eat that, like they eat ash, but like they're constantly burning wood and shit. Like at the castle. They're having a party at one point, for Christ's sake. They have music blaring. Like, that's not going to attract fucking dragons. Like,
I think They didn't have trouble with dragons there because, like, they said, like, the smell of dead dragons keeps the other ones at bay for a while.
Okay.
So that might have been it. So, oh, yeah, that's right. So instead of eating that dragon, he's just letting it rot in the fucking sun.
Hey, we have, dozens of people here who are starving. Like, we could leave half of it to rot in the sun. Like, I mean, if you want to get scientific about it, our poop would smell like dragons if we ate the dragons. Like, we'd keep them away from there. Like,
yeah. Yep. I did like that little, as per usual, we're watching the movie. The scene where Matthew McConaughey gives him the tooth, and he tells him that story about killing one in
Kansas,
whatever. Yeah, where the fuck it was. Like, there's cool like backstory shit to this whole movie, which is very well done. It's not so much that it's overbearing and a slog and living in the past.
Yeah.
It's just enough. Like, it keeps you, like, there's a little bit of mystique to it still, but you get enough information to be able to put the story together.
Yeah. Let's see, anything else that we've been talking for 45 minutes already. Holy shit.
Yeah, but it was mostly not about this movie.
Yeah. Whatever.
Fuck it.
Yeah. We'll throw it to the rating then, I guess.
Yeah, we can do that.
I was gonna go 5.5.
Yeah.
I was complaining about the 6.2 that IMDb shows, but like, again, it's really not that far off from where I am. I'm like, it's like I said, it was. We both said it was better than I remember. I wish the CGI was a little better.
Yeah.
I wish Matthew McConaughey would have just approached that role a little.
Chill the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, I get where you were going, but like, I don't know, just fucking ease up, bro.
You're not Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Even Marlon Brando wasn't Marlon Brando after a certain point.
Yeah. But Jerry Butler, like I said, thumbs up.
Jerry Butler! Jerry. I'm right in the fucking neighborhood with you. I would say it's 6.
Yeah.
6. Like, it's decent. It's a good, like...
Yeah, I'm going just north of, like, the median line. Like,
it's a good Saturday afternoon watch.
Yeah.
Like, you can throw this on with the kids.
This is, like, I'm going to throw it on, but I'm also going to keep searching the channels. Like, just keep searching the guide, see if there's anything better.
Yeah, this isn't important.
Yeah.
Like, there might be a cool scene coming up somewhere.
Yeah. I've seen some dragons. Okay, cool. What else is on?
Pretty much. To its benefit, it's not boring.
Yeah, no.
There's always something. There's always something decent. Yeah, there's always something decent happening to kind of keep you in.
I think it was involved. An hour and 40 minutes, so it moves. There's nothing that really drags. Although I will say I was checking my phone a lot during this movie.
Were you?
Yeah, like constantly just we're getting lost in like Facebook and. Oh, this scene where he rides in with the gun between his legs and a giant dick. Yep. Then moves down to the even bigger dick.
Yep. Look at my cock.
Yeah. In case we didn't get it on the first, analogy. Tosses him the apple.
Yep.
Where the fuck did you pull that apple from? Like, was it in your dirty pocket this whole time?
It was in his God's pocket.
His prison wallet.
Oh, man. Are you ready for trivia?
Let us do the trivia.
Not to bother you with trivia.
I used to think they were kind of trivia. There's actually not that much trivia in this movie.
Oh, all right.
Let me open up my email here real quick. That's right. I still email myself every week. This movie was filmed in Ireland in the Wicklow Mountains. They were only allowed to film there under the condition that they clean up entirely after themselves without damaging the landscape.
Oi! Clean your shit before you go!
That is not Irish.
That was very Australian. I apologize.
Wow. How very American of you.
I'm very culturally insensitive. Look, all you white people are the same.
It's true. Oh, like they said in the immortal Black Sheep. Kill Whitey.
Kill Whitey! A good record scratch is always hilarious.
Yep. You said kill Whitey.
Kill Whitey!
Oh, man. Christian Bale originally planned to be really skinny and scrawny for this film, figuring that in a post-apocalyptic landscape, food wouldn't be so readily available, so most people would lose drastic amounts of weight. A kind of a realistic approach. I see where he's going with this. But when he showed up for filming and saw how bulked up Matthew McConaughey had become, he had to change his mind and hit the gym. But Matthew McConaughey was fucking shredded for this movie.
Yeah.
Considering the two have an intensive fight scene in the film, Bale reckoned it would look more evenly matched and therefore more realistic if the two men were of a similar build, which still didn't, because that was completely one-sided.
Yeah, he got his ass whomped.
Yeah, he really did.
So this is like 3 years before Batman and like a year and a half maybe before The Machinist. So he's like already like he's fluctuating, like he's getting skinny, then quickly bulking up,
Yeah.
and then quickly getting turning himself into a skeleton,
Yeah.
and then quickly going another 180, like bulking up huge to be Batman, like
Yeah.
within like a 5-year period.
Have you noticed that like ever since he started doing these like crazy body transitions, his cheekbones look fucking crazy?
Yeah, he's like very like it's like he has rocks under his eyes.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. It's
Fucking
I have noticed
wild
that.
looking. When Van Zandt shows up to Quinn's castle, he tosses a Granny Smith apple to Jared. Granny Smith apples have some of the longest shelf lives of modern-day apples due to their large acid content, indicating he brought the apple across the Atlantic Ocean from
So
America.
they grow in Great Britain.
I don't know. They must. Like, their climate's not that much different than ours.
Yeah, if we can grow them in New York, I'm sure they can fucking grow them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just a little soggier. The dragons are, in fact, wyverns.
Yes, dragons have 4 legs.
Because they only have 2 legs, whereas dragons have 4.
Yeah.
Yep. That was my D&D nerd coming out when I was watching this. I was like, those aren't dragons.
Yeah, the dragons in Game of Thrones are also wyverns.
Yep.
For all you, for you D&D nerds out there.
Yep. Get on my level, bitch. Or don't. My fighter is level 11. He's pretty cool.
God, I miss D&D.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Fuck you.
Maybe I can squeak you into our next campaign. I think they're going to be running, oh boy. Hold on, I can do this. Nah. Not Strahd. Definitely not. It wasn't.
They were just finished Strahd.
Yeah, they were talking about running Strahd, but then they were also like talking about running another one.
Not that I wouldn't do it again. I mean, like, it's definitely up my alley, that setting.
Yeah. What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna Google this now.
I played a fucking awesome wizard in that.
Did you?
We're supposed to be going back to like using those characters in another campaign again, which I am excited about.
Oh, like a pre-con or a homebrew?
I think it's going to be a homebrew, like continuing that story that we did. But there's this one part of that story where you have to hunt down these 3 witches, and I vaporized 2 of those witches.
Nice.
Thank you, lightning bolt. One shot, fucking bam, witch remover. Alakablam.
Alakablam. No, it wasn't Princes of the Apocalypse. Tomb of Annihilation. That's the one.
Oh, that's like the super hard. Oh, that's Tomb of Horrors.
That's Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah.
That's the one that Gary Gygax created to be like the hardest campaign.
Yeah, there's just
ever.
like a million ways to get one shot.
Yeah, there's like hardly any fucking actual fighting in it. It's all like fucking traps and adventure shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's a false opening to the place. Like there's the obvious like door in, and then if you go there, it's just like an insta kill fucking trap. You got to crawl in through like a fucking. You got to basically like die hard your way into the place.
God damn.
Yeah. But you do fight a Serac at the end of
yeah,
Tomb of Annihilation, I believe.
All right.
Anyway, man, I love D&D.
Yeah, same here.
Despite top billing, Matthew McConaughey does not appear until 30 minutes into the film. Why he got top billing?
He was the bigger star at that point.
Yeah, it's only in his name because Christian Bale wasn't huge at that point.
Christian Bale is known for like Newsies and Empire of the Sun, basically at this point.
Yeah, and he wasn't really known for those either because
Swing Kids wasn't setting the world on fire. Although there was like a disturbing number of kids in my high school who really loved that movie.
Swing Kids?
Swing Kids, yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
It's about like kids in like 40s, maybe Germany or maybe even the UK, like.
Oh, so like a real happy time in human history.
Like really into swing music, despite the fact that Nazis are dropping bombs on them. I don't remember it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Ugh. That's all right. We had a bunch of kids in our 18 that were really into the Scarlet Pimpernel.
What?
Yeah.
That's an odd one.
They watched it in French class a bunch or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again.
I mean, I remember the Daffy Duck Scarlet Pimpernel cartoon. Like I'd kind of be into that, you know.
Let's see here. We got 2 more facts for you. When this film was made, Christian Bale and Gerard Butler were relatively unknown to the world's audience. They have both gone on to Hollywood, where they are known easily and have made lots of films. Thank you, IMDb.
That is some trivia.
That's fucking great.
They have made lots of films.
The first part of that, okay. The second part of that, I probably should have stopped reading.
Yeah, whoever like wrote that, fuck it, I'm tired of writing this sentence. Yeah.
I don't know if you've actually gone through IMDb trivia. There are some clunkers. Like, wow. Like there's sometimes where like this film is 1 hour and 29 minutes long. Like, so who gives a fuck? Why are you writing it? Why are you wasting time? Okay. This is our last fact, and this is a fun one.
Damn.
Yeah. When the production team first began scouting for Irish locations, it was announced that Arnold Schwarzenegger would be starring.
There's a bait and switch.
Yeah.
Well, even at this point, like, that's not really a big draw. I mean, Arnold wasn't that big of a draw in
2002? What was he doing? Like, fucking...
End of Days, probably. Fucking, this is... Like, Eraser, I think, was 97, so...
Yeah, he wasn't doing much. I think he was starting to get into politics at this point.
Yeah, this is like the 6th day, End of Days, around there, I want to say.
But that's it. That's all I got. Like, there's not too much.
All right. Moving on. We will get to the better known as segment of this show. We will start off with our director, Rob Bowman. He actually has some notable stuff under his belt.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't say good stuff. I said notable stuff.
Jesus.
Let's see. The most kind of like... Looks like lately he's been doing a lot of TV stuff. TV movies, TV series. Do they even make TV movies? Oh, like... For like Hallmark and like those channels, like
TV movies, yeah.
Yeah, they don't make them for like networks anymore.
No, they really don't. Like the Hallmark network had movies made for them all the time.
He did direct about 30 episodes of Castle, though.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, from 2009 to 2016.
I love Castle.
Aside from that, he directed the Marvel masterpiece Elektra in 2005. That was his follow-up to this movie.
Yeah.
He directed the pilot of The Lone Gunman TV series, which is the spin-off of The X-Files. He also did 35 episodes of The X-Files. He also directed the first X-Files movie.
No shit.
Yeah. Directed 2 episodes of the much talked about on this podcast 90s superhero TV series Mantis.
I feel like we should like
It's another back of the comic book advertising thing. So again, I'm always going to remember it.
I feel like we should do like a special episode.
We can do a Mantis episode
where we talk about like the first season of Mantis or something.
Let's fucking do it. Let's refine that. We'll do the pilot episode.
The pilot episode of Mantis.
Yeah, I don't want to watch an entire season of shit.
Yeah.
Also directed an episode of The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Nice.
So he was dominating that Fox Friday night lineup.
Fuck yeah.
Did 12 episodes of Ferris Bueller ripoff TV show Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Did an episode of Quantum Leap. Did 2 episodes.
Hold on.
Yes,
please. Tequila and Bonetti sounds so familiar, and
It sounds like a TBS series, but this is 1992. So
it's like CBS. Oh my god! Oh shit! I did watch this.
Starring Jack Scalia, Mariska Hargitay, and Charles Rocket from SNL.
This was like a fucking it's like Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, I just saw the dog.
Yeah.
It's the same exact fucking dog as Hooch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, we're reading the description.
Yeah, it's great podcasting. He's teamed with a dog named Tequila.
Yes, I watched the show.
Who is not exactly Rin Tin Tin.
Yeah.
But they work together, but they try to work as best as they can.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So this was... You had things like Turner and Hooch. You had... what the fuck was it? K9 with Jim Belushi.
Yeah.
This...
Tequila and Banana. I want to say there's another one too, at least in there, like another TV series. Lone Gunman, X-Files, Mantis,
brings me
Parker
back.
Lewis. 2 episodes of the '90s version of Dark Shadows, which I remember like being really into when it was on, and then it was canceled after like a season.
13 episodes of Next Gen. Like this guy was all over TV that I loved.
Yeah, but he's also done some shit.
Oh, garbage! Like straight garbage. Elektra was so bad.
It is easily one of the worst, if not the worst, Marvel movie. 2 episodes of Hardball, and I believe, if I remember correctly, there were only 2 episodes of Hardball. It was canceled after the 2nd episode, I want to say. Because I remember watching it with my dad, yeah.
What the fuck was it?
It was like a cop show on like CBS. Did an episode of Baywatch, did an episode of Alien Nation, did an episode of 21 Jump Street spinoff Booker, did an episode of MacGyver. So he's everywhere in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Did a couple episodes of The Highwaymen on NBC, which is like a Mad Max ripoff. Did an episode of Sunny Spoon. That's a show where fucking Mario Van Peebles was like a private detective.
You mean Mario Van Peebles of Solo fame?
Of Highlander 3 fame. The finest of the Highlander movies.
Yeah.
He did 2 episodes of the show Werewolf, which was one of the first shows that was on Fox when it first became a network, along with 21 Jump Street, which he also did an episode of.
Married with Children was like one of the first 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
88?
Yeah.
No, was that 87?
87.
Yeah.
I remember, because one of like it was we were like really into that show, and my dad and I went to a Mets game. My first baseball game was a Mets game in 1987. I remember like it was Sunday night, and like we were like hoping we'd get home in time to watch Married with Children.
The fuck? Psycho Dad.
Psycho Dad. God, I love that show.
It's still good. I want to say they're actually gonna do something new with it.
They're doing like an animated sequel, I think. Or
was it animated?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's like super old now, you know.
Yeah, but still.
It is my goal to one day like do an Al Bundy like makeover in the bathroom down here.
Gone.
I forgot what the name of the toilet that he had was. It was like
it was the Master Flusher 3000 or something, wasn't it?
It was like a name, like the something.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't remember. Vowoosh! I remember he would try to do the sound like.
You talk. I'm gonna find that.
All right, yeah. And just one of the best episodes that I remember was the one where Peg like makes over his bathroom without his consent.
Oh, in the garage.
Yeah, like, he walks in. There's like pink rugs and like there's a picture of Peg on the thing. Like, he passes out.
I think all the best moments of that show were him just going, it's just like
him like falling off the roof. You see the dummy fall in the background, like through the porch door.
yes.
Like how many times that happened? Like that show was like
Bud, hold the ladder. The Ferguson.
That's it, the Ferguson. Yeah. The Ferguson. Wow, whoosh.
It's a man's flush.
I gotta get a Ferguson toilet. It probably doesn't exist, but
At the nudie bar.
The nudie bar, yeah. Oh man. Where you can see a breast or cave in a chest at the nudie bar.
You can touch a thigh or blacken an eye.
There's so like because there was never like a shark jumping moment in that show where there should have been. Like
the show was the shark.
Yeah. Like when it switched to like Steve to Jefferson, like that's like a natural like shark jumping moment.
Yeah.
But Jefferson was hilarious for completely different reasons.
Yeah,
Like,
he wasn't like the straight man like Steve was.
Yeah. Like that's when the show got like really cartoony but still funny. Like that's when
Yeah.
you get like No Ma'am and stuff.
Yes.
Oh God. Fucking Jefferson Darcy.
Your name is Marcy Darcy now?
I like every
Easy
couple-
there, chicken lady. I don't know what you're... Fuck, I love that show.
Oh God, there was the one where Al goes back to his like grade school library.
The teacher?
The librarian used to give him shit.
Yeah.
Mrs. Blaub. Look, Blob, it's Blaub. I know what I said.
Was she the one that was eating the bowl of sugar?
Yeah, you put the bowl of sugar in her gas tank. Which apparently doesn't work on cars anymore. God damn it! I wish that was still a thing.
No, there's a you can't even siphon gas out of them anymore.
Yeah. Damn
There's a
it!
safety mechanism there.
There was somebody whose gas tank I would have sugared a few years ago, and I was informed that no longer works.
Well, it depends on what year of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't always make caramel out of somebody's engine anymore. Yeah.
Donner is also upset about that.
Perhaps we start another podcast just about Married with Children.
I am not opposed to that. I guarantee you, we get a lot of like people who want to jump onto that. Like, do episodes with us.
Just like episode by episode, deep dive.
Oh God, like that show was just always great.
It was the modern take on All in the Family that we needed.
Yeah. It was just so cartoonishly goofy, but like still relatable at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think the coolest, well, not the coolest, like the part that kept it from being like too far gone was that Al Bundy hated his family, but he would do anything for his fucking family.
Yeah, you always do the right thing, like in the end.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorite episodes was when he his old like high school rival, played by Bubba Hightower Smith, like challenges him to like a fucking private, like he's like a security guard or something.
Yeah.
And like he challenges him to like try to get past him again to score a goal. Like,
yeah.
They're just both old and like tired. Like they just like they can't do it.
Yep.
I just remember at one point they're struggling. They're both pushing for each other, and they both like, because like earlier on in the episode, fucking I remember Al's like, well, here's a picture of my wife, and like he shows a picture of Peggy. He's like, oh yeah, really? He's like, here's a picture of my wife, and then Al's like, all right, like. So like later on they're struggling. They're both like fucking locked, and like they both reach for the pictures of the wives, and like they pull them out at the same time, and they both have the same reaction. They like flinch backward. It's hilarious.
Oh my God. Nothing will ever beat him in the fucking shoe store though.
Just all the fucked up shit he'd say to the women.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna watch that when I go home.
Yeah. Oh, I killed that sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Comma, Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. All right, here I am. nicely toasted right now.
Good.
Moving on, Matthew McConaughey. You've probably heard of him. He's been in some things here.
Yeah, he's in those Wild Turkey commercials.
Yeah, he sells those Lincolns. I mean, you've heard of Matthew McConaughey. He's been in so much stuff.
Like, really, all you have to do is go, all right, all right, all right.
Yeah, you know that. Like, it's just, yeah.
I got to tell you, though, like, before we even really get into his shit,
Yeah.
his role in True Detective,
That first season of True Detective was amazing, and then that
so
show just
fucking good.
Yeah. Pew!
Yeah.
Although they announced a fourth season this week.
Yes. Who the fuck is starring in that?
It was a woman. I don't
yeah.
remember who.
Like a really good actress too. Shit.
It wasn't Edie Falco, was it?
No.
No. I mean,
I'm sure we'll get to it.
Yeah. I don't know. One of the more recent things he was in was The Gentleman. I don't know if you saw that. It's a
I didn't. I saw.
it's a Guy Ritchie movie, and he was kind
Yeah.
of like getting more back to form. Like,
It's like he's like a giant weed dealer in the UK or something, right?
yeah. It was actually like really good. It was more in line with like Snatch.
Yeah, somebody was telling me it was really good.
Yeah. Because he definitely went astray there for a while. But I will say I do like his Sherlock Holmes movie.
Fucking
Both of them.
Charlie Hunnam is in that.
Yes, he is. The Hunnam Deduction.
The Hunnam.
Which I forgot to name the...
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I knew I should have written it down. Fucking damn it.
I'm only a text away.
Yeah. Look, certain substances affect the memory after decades of abuse. And
Yes. Although that title was pretty good.
Yeah. He was in the horrible Dark Tower movie.
Yeah.
Wasn't his character supposed to be Randall Flagg, I thought?
Yeah.
He's billed as Walter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, Randall Flagg has a shitload of names. Like, he's the Man in Black. He's Walter, Randall Flagg. He's... well, this is the part where
He's Walter.
Yeah, he's Walter. This is the part where all the whiskey takes its toll.
You know what? I need to take some of that toll as well.
Yeah. I'm on my third.
I did have a double Mai Tai shortly a little while ago.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Randall Flagg, we were talking about.
Yeah. Man, that movie.
That ice really melted.
That movie was such a disappointment. So excited.
He was in Interstellar, which I enjoyed. I remember people being like, it's boring. It's very heady. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
I didn't see it.
It is very long. I think it's like 3 hours long. It's a very trippy like space movie, like in the vein of like 2010 like type of thing.
Are you?
There we go.
Jesus Christ!
Look.
No.
What else? Oh, The Wolf of Wall Street. He was briefly in that movie, but he had a very memorable role.
Yeah, he's known for that meme. Those are rookie numbers. Pump up those numbers.
I didn't see Dallas Buyers Club, but he was very critically acclaimed in that movie. Same with Magic Mike. I have not seen that movie, thankfully. I do not need to see Matthew McConaughey's butthole.
Does he show it in that movie?
Apparently, you see his butthole in
that's awesome.
Magic Mike. Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
He was in Eastbound and Down, which is just an amazing TV series, amazing comedy. Fucking Danny McBride. The Lincoln Lawyer, which we mentioned. The movie's 10 years or 11 years old already.
Oh, Tropic Thunder. I love that movie.
That's right.
So
He's the agent in that.
Peckerman.
That movie is just great. And again,
top to bottom, just
would not get made today.
Speaking of Danny McBride.
Yeah, that's right. This shit will haunt me, man. I almost blinded Jamie Lee Curtis.
He fucking blows up the fucking backline in the jungle. Big old titties.
Love Danny McBride.
Mother Nature's pissing her pantsuit.
I just watched the other day for the first time in a while. This is the end. I'll come on anything I want. This is my bitch Channing.
Yeah,
I'll just peg him right in the ass.
Did you watch the Fistfoot Way?
Yes, we watched that on like a group movie
or Sunday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's fucking absurd.
Yeah, that is a funny movie. Oh man, and then Eastbound and Down, The Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
Vice Principals was also great.
Yep.
But
back to not Danny McBride.
I was let me just say, put Danny McBride and Walton Goggins and anything together, and like,
yeah,
I'm there. Let's see, Tropic Thunder.
Oh, we are Marshall. That's
inspirational sports movie of the week.
Yeah.
Two for the Money, which was actually a good movie.
What one was that?
It's about like gambling, like sports gambling. I want to say Al Pacino. Yeah, Al Pacino's in it. He he's like
it's Hoo-ah.
Hoo-ah. I was gonna say he's a former college athlete, and he gets into like sports betting. I think he starts off like giving like sports tips, and then gets into like betting and shit.
That's when Rene Russo had a career, like right at the end. I'm gonna say,
yeah.
2005.
Still holding it together, like up to her 50s, man. Al Pacino in his super overacting Al Pacino days.
Yeah.
Armand Assante.
So good. Ralph
Garman. I got shit-faced one night at the Hollywood Improv with Ralph Garman.
Yeah?
He was on that show on Spike, the Joe Schmo show, where like they had a guy, like they like the whole thing was a setup, and like it was supposed to be like a reality show, and like one guy wasn't in on the whole like joke.
Oh yeah.
And he played like a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Ralph Garman. My sister and I fucking got shit-faced drunk. He's he does a podcast that I like with Kevin Smith. So we went to a live taping, and I knew he was a Jack Daniels fan. So after the show, I'm like, Ralph, like, let me buy you a shot. And he's like, yeah, sure. And like fucking the whole night we just fucking hung out and drank and just fucking.
What podcast does he do with him?
Hollywood Babylon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's very like rarely done anymore, but it's one of my favorite fucking podcasts.
That was all like Hollywood Insider kind of shit, right?
It's like Entertainment Tonight, but like hosted by like a fucking drunk and a stoner. Like yeah. Ralph Garman and Kevin Smith.
Yep.
It actually just came up in my Facebook memories like a day or two ago. The picture of the three of us at the Improv.
No shit.
Yeah. Let's see. We're talking about Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, we were. Oh, Jeremy Piven's in that. I love Jeremy Piven.
Fucking Ari Gold and Entourage.
I just know him from PCU.
Gutter is a tool.
Gutter is. Blow me where the Pampers is.
That was a classic 90s comedy.
I love it. It was on Comedy Central
constantly.
Every fucking day.
Yeah.
I think I watched it every day.
Oh, man. You're wearing the shirt of the band you're going. I will still give people shit for doing that, too.
I do, too.
Because of that movie. Yeah. You cannot wear the shirt of the band you're going to see.
Play Metallica and they will come.
You're a music major and you don't know who George Clinton is? Oh, man.
That movie's amazing. Amazing.
I forgot he was on an episode of King of the Hill, which is coming back soon, thankfully. He was in a string of rom-coms from the mid-2000s.
Did it bother you that his name is Van Zandt in this movie and not Van Zandt, which is a fucking name?
Yeah, Van Zandt is an actual name. Van Zandt is not a name.
Yeah.
Of course, Dazed and Confused, what most people know him from.
Yep.
But he was also in I think it was the fourth Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
It was atrocious.
Terrible. Him and Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, I was going to say Renee Zellweger was in that too.
And his first role, Unsolved Mysteries.
No shit.
Which used to be a terrifying show if you were a kid back in the day.
Yeah. The content of the show was nowhere near as scary as Robert Stack's voice.
Murders, people going missing, like aliens abducting people.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
And Robert Stack in a smoky alleyway in a trench coat. Like,
which is the most terrifying part of the fucking show. When they brought it back on Netflix, it was garbage.
You didn't have Robert Stack like threatening you in an alleyway with like is he trying to blackmail you with his info? Like,
do you kids want to see a dead body?
Did you ever see Basketball? The Trey Parker movie.
I saw like the TV cut of it.
There's a part of the movie like they keep going back to Robert Stack doing Unsolved Mysteries.
What?
And like his fucking Trey Parker, his character like goes missing at one point, like because he's off like trying to fix something, and they keep like they do an Unsolved Mysteries on him. But it's just one line. They cut to Robert Stack and it just goes, "We have no idea where this fucking guy is." Like, he's in the smoky alley with the trench coat.
Have you ever seen Robert Stack in other movies, like in movies and shit?
Wasn't he in like one of the airplanes or something? Like
I think he was in Airplane, maybe Airplane 2. But he was in
he's in the first. He's in the control tower with fucking Lloyd Bridges.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's also been in like gangster flicks.
No shit.
Yeah, like way back in the day, and they were fucking terrifying.
That's another one of my favorite scenes in Airplane, which I have not seen in tragically too long. One of my foundations of comedy is that movie.
It's like I picked the wrong week to start sniffing.
And he's like fighting off like the Moonies and the fucking religious people and shit. Like he like flips over the one guy's back. Like
anybody here speak jive?
Yeah. Oh, I speak jive. Look, you tried dragging Bill Lambier up and down a court.
Oh, looks like I picked the wrong week to stop doing amphetamines.
Picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
What an amazing piece of fucking cinema that is.
Like, one of my foundations of comedy is that movie.
God. Was that a Lampoon? Was that a National Lampoon?
No, that was the Zucker Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Who did like Naked Gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Police Squad, which are also just like comedy.
Leslie Nielsen. I miss him.
How do you like your pot roast? Oh, I'm sorry. How hot and wet do you like your pot roast? I like it awfully hot and awfully wet. I fucking mangled that. But we do a podcast where we drink.
It's true.
Yeah.
We drink like a ton of booze.
The Red Light District, what would you be doing there? Sex, Frank? Not right now, and maybe later. They're not here to hear you, Frank. Weird Al Yankovic was on that plane. Fucking. I could quote that movie like from top to bottom.
Oh my god, we're just fucking sweating. It's just fucking wet.
Nice, Beaver. Thank you. I just had it stuffed. Just had the hands of the stuffed beaver. Oh man.
Oh my god. Holy shit, he was in My Boyfriend's Back.
Oh yeah, like the teen rom-com zombie movie.
Zombie movie.
It is a zombie movie because it's like a zombie comedy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Zombie.
I still haven't even touched this bourbon. Let's remedy that.
Yeah, do it. It's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's very drinkable.
Ooh.
I got to tell you,
even a little watered down. That's a little rough.
I actually like them.
I like it a little
after the ice melts a little bit.
Yeah. It's that caramely taste. Like
yeah, you can taste a lot more of the flavor.
Yeah. I once got like stealth drunk drinking Jack and water.
Yeah,
because like you don't like
you Churchilled it.
You don't realize like I just drank an entire bottle of fucking Jack Daniels.
Yeah,
like, I just been drinking it with water. Like,
that's how Winston Churchill used to drink all day. He would put like maybe a half a shot of scotch in a pint glass of water.
Yeah,
and then just all day.
Do not taste it, and it fucks you up. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would have to say my favorite bourbon is actually by the Hudson Distilling Company. It's called Bright Lights Big Bourbon.
All right.
It's very, very good.
I was looking at different. I didn't see that one at the place down the street over
there.
Anyway, back to
they're out of Gardner, New York.
I will say this is I don't know if we said it. Southern Tier Distilling Company.
Yep.
Straight bourbon.
Straight.
Proof. That's probably why it's a little stingy.
That's only 8 higher than normal.
Yeah, that's true.
It has to be at least 8 to be bourbon. It has to be made in America. A lot of people think it has to be made in Bourbon County or Kentucky. It does not. Qualifiers for it being bourbon is it has to be a grain spirit. It has to be 80 proof. Has to be aged in charred oak barrels. I think that's it.
There's a stretch of highway in Kentucky where, I mean, it's literally like exit 1 is Jack Daniels, exit 2 is fucking Maker's Mark, exit 3 I think it was like Wild Turkey or something, like whatever. And you can stop at all the fucking distilleries and like fucking get samples,
do tours and shit. Yeah.
Here's the fun part: they're in dry counties.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can't drink there. You can't. Yeah, you can have shit sent to your house. You can get samples sent to your house.
Yeah.
But you can't have any of it.
Yeah, fuck all that.
It's fucking maybe it's changed since I've, it's been like 15 years since I've been there.
I don't think they're dry counties anymore.
Okay, because I was going to say, it's 2022. Like, do we really need dry fucking counties? Like,
according to super conservative Christian Southerners, yeah, we do.
Oh, ridiculous. But yeah, the last time I drove, because I've always wanted to stop, but at the same time, like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah. We have distilleries around here we can go to.
Yeah.
Lake George Distilling Company is actually pretty good.
Anyway, moving on. Christian Bale. You also may have heard of him. He's
in one or two things.
Yeah. Most famously, he is Batman. He will be Gore the God Butcher in a couple of weeks. In Thor: Love and Thunder.
I gotta say, depending on your lifestyle, he's better known as Batman. He might be better known as Patrick Bateman.
Yes, yeah. American Psycho, classic fucking movie.
Yeah, that's one. Like, if you think the movie is fucking outrageous, read that book.
Read the book. Yeah. The book is fucking crazy.
Everything is ramped up to 11. Like, the super dry ass parts, way fucking drier in the book.
The movie is basically the Fisher-Price version of the book.
Yeah, it really is.
And the movie's fucked up.
Yeah. There's no toothpaste fisting in the movie.
Yeah, you don't have rats eating their way out of a horse stomach. Funny that just wouldn't translate to film, I guess.
Yeah, weird.
He played Dick Cheney in the movie Vice, which was pretty good.
Yep.
The Big Short, which I turned off like halfway through. I did not enjoy that movie. Whatever. The Dark Knight Rises, which the second best movie of that trilogy, I think I will say. The Dark Knight being the best. I mean, like, that is, I think, truly one of the fucking best movies ever made. Like, one of the best, like, just detective stories, like, just hands down. I just remember the first time.
It was really good.
This first time seeing that movie, just being, like, on the, like, not to use a cliche, but, like, on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like,
you'll buy the whole seat, but you'll only use the edge.
Just like, holy fuck, what's going to happen next? Like, oh my God, what the fuck?
He had a string of, like, fucking amazing movies.
Yeah, 310 to Yuma. The Prestige.
So I did really like Batman Begins. So you go Batman Begins, The Prestige, 310 to Yuma. Public Enemies was okay.
Fucking Equilibrium. Hold on, let's not.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, it's the same year as this movie, which is pretty crazy. But Equilibrium was like the Matrix kind of. I don't want to say it's a Matrix ripoff.
No, it's like a modern take on Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah, it's like the Matrix with Fahrenheit 451 with what's the other one? Brave New World, where they have like the drug that makes them.
I guess it's more Brave New World than it is Fahrenheit.
Aldous Huxley. That's what it's very Aldous Huxley-ish. Yeah.
A lot of people they're like, oh, Orwell was right. No, Huxley was more right.
Yeah. Everybody's doped up and just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Equilibrium. It was like, it's like set in the future where like, emotions are outlawed, and he is like this, like,
they're the emotion police.
Yeah, but it's like a priest, like cop almost, like it's like almost like a religion type of thing.
Yeah. They're like monks.
Yeah. And it's this crazy just action, like gunfighting, gun fu.
Well, they're gun katas.
Yeah, it's a gun kata. Yeah.
And like a kata is like a more traditional like martial arts, like karate and shit. Like the
whole theory behind the thing is that like if you're in a gunfight, like there's always like places where like a person is going to be. If they're shooting at you, like there's always going to be like an anchor point where you can shoot, and they will be there. Like it's just memorizing those points.
And like certain positions where you can put your body to mitigate like any kind of damage that you would take.
Yeah.
So like katas are like like traditional forms. So I don't know if you knew that. You probably know that. You're a fairly smart fella.
If you've ever seen The Karate Kid, Daniel's bitching about to Mr. Miyagi. He doesn't want to learn katas anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really fun.
I just love that spoilers where he scene where he fucking slices fucking Tyrese Gibson's face off, like just whew, with the fucking sword.
Yeah.
Man, I need to fucking watch that movie again. I can't believe that's 20 years old.
Hold on. That streak starts even earlier, I think. Yeah, because it starts with American Psycho.
Yeah. Hold on.
Because before that, it's like...
Velvet Goldmine.
Whatever.
Like, if you ever want to hear the story behind Iggy Pop and fucking David Bowie fucking...
I did watch that movie. It's actually a decent movie.
Yeah. But yeah, he fucking a good-ass streak. Like it's Equilibrium, The Machinist... Batman Begins, The Prestige, which is an amazing movie.
That's a masterclass in cinema.
Yeah, for sure. Christopher Nolan, like at his best.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I love 3:10 a Yuma though.
It's about magic, and the movie itself is pretty much a magic trick. Like
yeah, pretty much. That reveal at the end.
Yeah, like if you I'm not going to say anything about it because it's just so like it's such a mind.
If you haven't, if you haven't seen that movie, there's seriously something wrong with you. Go immediately watch that fucking movie. That came out at around the same time as The Illusionist.
The Illusionist, yeah, so it's easy to mix it up.
And The Illusionist is a really good fucking movie.
Just not at the same
level. Does not hold a candle to the Prestige.
Featuring David Bowie as
Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
And Hugh Jackman.
Yes. Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale.
One of Hugh Jackman's
as
best
dueling
fucking
magicians.
roles.
Dueling magicians in like the 19th century.
Over technology.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Like,
like, sign me up. They're dueling magicians. Oh my god. In the 19th century. Oh my god. Nestle. Or to Nestle. Tesla's in it. Ah!
Yeah. For the longest time, I didn't realize 3:10 a Yuma was a remake.
Yeah. Which has been on my HBO list for a while. I need to rewatch that.
It's so good. Yeah. The sound of a fork being driven into somebody's throat will haunt you.
Forever.
So, yeah, Dark Knight. Terminator Salvation. I really liked it. I
do like that movie.
Genuinely fucking like that movie.
That battle scene in the beginning is really awesome.
Terminator 4 is basically this. Terminator 3, I'm sorry.
Garbage, yeah.
Absolute trash.
I didn't hate Terminator Genesis either.
I didn't see it. Like I just like nah. Nah.
The last one I will say also wasn't bad. Dark something.
Dark. Not Dark Future.
Was it Dark Future?
That feels like an X-Men.
Dark Fate.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sure.
That sounds like a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Christian Bale's awesome.
They pretty much stopped being good when Arnie lost all his muscle mass.
Yeah. They stopped being good after Terminator 2. We can just draw the line right there.
Just watch Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator Salvation. Call it a day. Don't watch the show.
I mentioned Swing Kids earlier, Newsies, Henry V, which I remember we watched in English class in high school.
Didn't. We watched the 70s version of Romeo and Juliet, which was weird because it was age appropriate.
We also watched that.
Age appropriate characters, like the actors were the ages of them.
Yeah.
But there was also nudity in it, which was like really fucking weird.
Yeah. We watched Macbeth in 11th grade, and that has a dick in it.
All right.
Yeah, I want to say tits too. Empire of the Sun, which I didn't see until recently, and it is a really, really good movie. It's one of the lesser known Spielberg movies.
I saw it so long ago.
Yeah. He's like a kid who grows up in in China during the Japanese occupation. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm reading it right here. One of like Ben Stiller's first movies too. I think it might have been his very first. Christian
really?
Bale, John Malkovich, really really good movie. And like I said, directed by Steven Spielberg.
This is back when John Malkovich played characters other than John Malkovich.
Yeah, he wasn't just playing himself in every movie.
Yeah.
All right.
I think his last hurrah for playing characters was probably Con Air. Oh wait, no, wait. Rounders.
Yeah, I would say being John Malkovich is the end all, like, because then he's just into parody. He's parodying himself, like,
Yeah.
you know, like you can't go higher than
Hold
that.
on.
Like,
We can't say the last time he played a character that wasn't him just being John Malkovich was being John Malkovich.
No,
Because
I mean,
he was
like,
literally...
that's the end of like. Well, that's like the beginning of. It's the beginning of him just being. That
Oh, like
character,
that was
yeah.
the catalyst for him being just the fucking way he is now?
That's the more
Yeah.
articulate way to say what I'm trying to get out. Yeah. Isabella Scorupco, probably the really only other thing she's known for is she was a Bond girl. She was in GoldenEye. She was like the computer hacker girl. In that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She was the one... the worst...
I am tangled up like a
Jesus
goddamn
Christ.
dolphin in a tuna net over here.
I see that.
Yeah, there we go.
The worst, like... oh my god. I drank too much.
Words.
The style of mission in a video game where you have a character that you have to protect, not chaperone, but
Oh fuck! I know what you're talking about, and I hate it also. Escort.
yeah,
Yeah.
like an escort mission.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
worst escort mission involved her character in the GoldenEye video game.
Yeah, she'd always take off running. Like, yeah,
You could never keep her alive.
yeah,
I did it once.
I do
Once.
remember that. I always hate those missions. Keep this schmuck alive who's just gonna blindly walk into combat. Like,
Yeah, they move faster than your walk speed and slower than your run speed. Every time.
so it's fun trying to keep pace with them.
Yep. They've got about 3 hit points.
Let's see some of the other stuff she was in.
I'm going to go ahead and say she's not American.
No, Scorupco could be Italian, maybe. Nope,
Polish.
Polish. Didn't see that one coming.
Not with a name like Skorupko.
Yeah. She was in. Remember when there was like competing Exorcist movies at that one point in the early 2000s?
I did. And The Exorcist beginning,
One of them was good. One of them was horrible. Was the beginning the good one?
the beginning was the good one.
Okay. Yeah. She was in that one. She was in the good one. Good for her.
Yeah, the beginning was the one where it was...
I don't remember the name of the other one. It was like... It wasn't something... It was something like Exorcist Origins, but it wasn't Origins.
something like that. Genesis, maybe?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Exorcist the beginning was the one that was like in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Like it was...
Yes, yeah.
It was Father Merrin as a young man.
Yeah, and that was the one that was actually good. And there was like another like competing one. I want to say they started out like as one movie maybe, and like at some point like split into different movies.
I think they had 2 scripts that they were competing over.
Yes, yeah. And they didn't know which one was going to get made.
Right.
Yeah, so they started making both of them, and it ended up just making both of them somehow.
Yeah. I want to say The Exorcist, the beginning, was the one that actually went to theaters.
Yeah.
The other one, I think, was straight to DVD.
Because I want to say I worked at the video store at the time when it came out.
I owned the beginning
Okay.
on DVD.
What was the... I can't remember. Yeah. It might be in the trivia for Exorcist.
It could be.
Directed by Rennie Harlan. Wow. Acclaimed French action movie director. Dominion. Exorcist Dominion.
That's right.
Yeah. That's got a 5.2.
Oh,
This
shit.
one,
That was Stellan Skarsgård who played Father Merrin in that.
yeah. This one has a 5.1. That one has a 5.2. Yeah, he first encounters the demon Pazuzu in East Africa. And what was the other one about? Ooh, pardon me. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Directed by Paul Schrader. I'm sorry, is Stellan Skarsgård in both of them?
What? Are they different cuts? Maybe?
No, there were two different movies. Stellan Skarsgård. I don't remember him being in both of them. That is fucked
Okay,
up.
are they two separate movies? Like obviously they're different titles and everything, but like is one a different cut of the same film?
I want to say like it is partly like it uses maybe some of the same shit. Because the more I think about it, the more that does sound actually.
I just remember them both being out, and I never heard anybody enjoying Dominion.
Yeah. I remember one of them was like just a piece of shit, and then one of them was actually decent, and I'm pretty sure it was the beginning was the decent one.
I did enjoy the beginning, but that doesn't say anything because I also enjoy garbage ass movies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get off this because we're gonna go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh yeah, Isabella Scorupco, Goldeneye.
That's kind of it, huh?
Yeah, that's really about it for her. Thanks for showing up. Jerry Butler.
Jerry!
His biggest role, I mean, he's done a lot of rom-coms lately. That's what probably the general public knows him from.
300.
Yeah, I was going to say, our audience probably knows him most from 300, which is a movie that I feel like is losing its goodness over time.
Yeah?
Like, it's not holding up. Like, I haven't watched it in a while, but, like, it's...
Oh, it's just fun.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like it's become its own parody just because of, like, the things that have, like, ripped it off, like, afterwards. And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's become a cliche, and, like... But, you know, it's the thing that started the cliche, though, so, you know, I don't know. You have to separate that from it. I'm babbling at this point. I'm fucking trashed.
I'll put it out there. I really like 300. I'll still watch it.
Yeah,
to this
I like
day.
300. It's a good book. I the same thing with Frank Miller. Like my opinion of Frank Miller is deteriorating over time as well.
I have the same thing going on with, actually, like Frank Miller's old work. I still love. Like anything past Sin City is questionable at best.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Knight 2 is.
Oh, it's so bad.
Unreadable. But Dark Knight 3 was decent.
I'm so glad that I sold that at Comic-Con because it's no longer in my house. But I actually have that, like, those diminishing returns with Garth Ennis.
Yeah, I can see that.
When I got into Garth Ennis, I was like, this is fucking brutal, it's extreme, and that's the kind of shit that I was really into. And then I started reading it from more like a critical eye. And it's really just not good. It's just
shocking.
extreme.
Yeah.
Like The Boys really is not that good.
yeah, I can see that. It's just that, like, for the time, like, it was so different than what we were reading. Like,
Yeah. Like Preacher was good. His early run on The Punisher was good because it suited the character really well. But then he just went crazy overboard with
like
it.
just Punisher Max stuff, but then he went
Yeah.
to like a regular Marvel line Punisher, and who wants a fucking neutered, like, you know, made for cable Garth Ennis? Like,
No.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you really see the flaws in what he does.
yeah, exactly. Like, there's no depth to it. Like, he's trying to do the same thing with, like, you know, one hand tied behind.
No,
his back,
that Garth Ennis Max run was like, it was good right up until about when they went to Russia.
Yeah, that's when you get the Russian, and like, I don't know. People dug that villain, but I thought he was so dumb. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he had his head cut off and like grafted onto the body of a woman at one point. Like,
Yeah, it's too much.
yeah.
But it started off great because he kept it street level.
Yeah.
Which is where the Punisher fucking belongs.
Yeah. Like, he's not a, giant world-ending threat, like, type of superhero.
No, he's a dude with guns.
He's a crazy dude, yeah, with fucking guns. Like,
he's a
crazy homeless guy with guns. Sorry.
Yeah, and he reinvented his origin story with Punisher Born, which was great. Mm-hmm. Where he's just like, he fucking absolutely destroys a group of Viet Cong just with an unloaded rifle.
Oh, yes.
Just beats him to death.
He was in the movie Cop Shop last year, which was meh.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about Jerry Butler.
The How to Train Your Dragon movies, which are awesome, like great family movies, but great enjoyable movies. Like,
my kids love them.
Yeah, but
that's where I saw them. I was like, if it wasn't for my kids, I probably wouldn't have seen them.
Yeah.
Glad I've got kids to watch movies with that are like that.
I remember Amanda dragged me to the second one. I'm like, I don't want to see this. Like,
Yeah, the second one was actually really fucking good. Like, way better than the first one.
Yeah, like, wait a minute, this is actually really good. We went back and watched the first one, and then the third one came out. We went saw it.
I love anything with Vikings in it to begin with.
Yeah,
and then throw in like a family values kind of story. I'm all about it.
He's in those, Blank Has Fallen movies.
Oh, that's right.
I watched Olympus Has Fallen recently. Like, this is, again, during the pandemic when I was, like, just trying to devour, like, one movie a day.
Yeah.
And my stance is when I watched all of the Fast and Furious movies, so my standards dropped. I've watched Olympus Has Fallen. Because that's just what I was in the mood for. I was in the mood for, like, a dumb fucking action, like, blockbuster,
It's pretty much what that is.
And it's exactly what it is.
Have you noticed that Netflix does not know what a blockbuster is?
Yeah, no. No, I'm sorry. If you're a Netflix original movie, by definition, you
have not busted any blocks. Like that has a meaning. It's like people lined up around the fucking block to watch this movie in a theater.
Yeah, it's to be a giant, like, money-making fucking movie. He's in that crazy-ass movie, Gods of Egypt. I never saw it, but I remember seeing the trailer.
I did not want to.
It looked so stupid and just beyond ridiculous.
Gods of Egypt, starring Orlando Bloom.
And what's his name? Jamie Lannister.
Yeah.
Because he looks Egyptian.
That dude's got a weird name.
Nikolai blah, 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 blah.
That's right.
Movie 43, which keeps popping up.
Wait, was it Orlando Bloom or was it knockoff Orlando Bloom? What's that dude's fucking name? The guy who played Bard in The Hobbit.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the guy who's supposed to be a dwarf, but for some reason doesn't look like all the dwarves.
Oh.
Because they wanted him to look hot.
That's
Armitage.
Richard Armitage.
Yeah. I'm a dwarf, but I just happen to look like a hot, normal-sized dude.
What my wife would call him is smoldering.
Yeah. See all these other dwarves with stubby fingers and big noses? Not me. No. I'm here for the ladies.
That's what those stubby fingers are for.
Yeah. What else? He was in the movie Gamer. I never saw that movie.
I did, and it's actually not that terrible. Like it's fun. That. Just don't go in expecting anything.
Isn't it like an early Blumhouse movie? I think.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know. Oh God, Neville Dean and Taylor are the directors. They famously are horrible directors. They directed Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, which my very first ever thing I wrote for the web was a review of Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance, on which I shit upon that movie.
Well, yeah, because it was bad.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately was the one that had
Ciarán Hinds, Idris Elba,
Sam Elliott.
No, that was the first one.
Oh, was that the first one?
Yeah, that was. I was.
Well, actually, hold on. All the Ghost Rider movies are bad.
Yeah.
Spirit of Vengeance was just badder.
He was in Rock and Rolla, which is one of the lesser Guy Ritchie movies. Yeah. 300, which you mentioned. Can I just say, like, Snatch is probably in my top 10 of movies.
He was in Snatch?
No, I'm just saying because we mentioned Guy Ritchie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite movies. Like crime, comedy, like perfection.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like all the ratios line up for that movie.
Yeah.
just like the amount of funny to the amount of action to the amount of drama is just really, really good.
You silly fat bastard. Tyrone.
You know why they call him Bullet Tooth Tony? Yeah.
You know what they call him, Boris the Bullet Dodger?
Oh yeah,
because he dodges bullets. Oh, has he got a tea cozy on his head? Dracula 2000, which was fucking terrible.
Pardon me while I take a selfie and send to my wife here.
I'm sorry, I thought this was his first movie role. It is not. It is his second movie role. It was in the movie Tomorrow Never Dies, a James Bond movie. Pierce Brosnan James Bond movie, to be specific. He is the leading seaman of the HMS Devonshire.
I would love to be leading seaman.
Leading seaman all over this place. Somebody get me a black light.
Ugh, and a towel.
David Kennedy. I believe he played the asshole who went to the food before it was ready to be harvested.
Was he Ed? No, was it Ed? That's something.
Excellent question. I am scrolling through his IMDb. Did some voice acting for video games: Warhammer 40K, Dawn of War 3, Crisis 3. The UK flavor of Law and Order. He was in Clash of the Titans in 2010.
I like that movie.
I saw that in a drive-in. It was perfect for the drive-in.
Shelley loves that fucking movie.
Yeah?
Like, loves it.
It was good. It was cool. I liked that. I used to like the original when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The 80s one.
Yeah.
He was in Holby City, which we mentioned a while ago, with the long-running British TV series.
Oh, Jesus. It's been a long time since we talked about Holby City.
Yeah. He was on Rome, which was on HBO. I used to love that show. That was a really good show.
It was fucking steamy.
Steamy drama. Eddie Stacks, that was his name in this movie.
Yeah.
Anything else notable? He's in The Fifth Element as Flying Cop.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah, I do enjoy that movie.
That was, Luc Besson. Oh, I love you.
Fucking Luc Besson. You have The Professional. You have fucking Fifth Element. Like, Professional also in my top 10. It might be my top 5 of movies.
The Fifth Element is just so good. He did, he didn't do La Femme Nikita, did he?
Possibly. I think so.
He did Valerian, which was like, so close to being a decent movie.
He's doing a sequel to Lucy. That wasn't a bad movie. I just saw that recently.
Oh, that's right. He did the Transporter movies.
Oh, yeah. The first one's not bad.
He did.
Yeah, I think he did, because he did the Nikita TV series.
Did he do Taken?
He did
the first Taken?
I think he did the first 2 Taken movies. Yeah, Taken and Taken 2. Wait, are we in writing? Yeah, we're in writing. Hold on. I want directing. Anna, which I wanted to see and I haven't.
Valerian, like I was so excited for Valerian.
Yeah, it looked cool. I was in the mood for like a sci-fi like big movie, and it was.
I think the problem was that it dropped you right in the middle without any explanation of anything.
Yeah.
Like I get it, like you're trying to like just drop you into this world that's like everything's like preset.
Yeah.
But I gotta have a little bit of backstory.
Yeah,
just
give me a little bit of leeway here.
Give me something.
Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah. Lucy. Yeah, I enjoyed that with Scarlett Johansson.
Leon, the Professional.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, he did Nikita.
Masterpiece. Yeah. I mean, the Leon, the original European version, very creepy and very like kitty diddle-ish.
Was it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I've only seen the.
It is very strongly intimated that there is a sexual relationship between Leon and Matilda.
Gross.
Yeah, very gross. She's a 12-year-old Natalie Portman. Yeah. But I mean, aside from that, like I said, a masterpiece fucking movie. Gary Oldman as was it Stanwyck? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Norman Stansfield. Stansfield.
Was there like a European cut of that movie?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that then.
Yeah, that has more of like it talks more about the relationship between the two of them. That's a movie I haven't watched in a while. I mean, spoilers. The end of that movie is fucking beautiful. Just hands him the fucking grenade pin.
Yeah.
For Matilda. Oh shit. Boom.
Yep. Oh, man. Just watching Gary Oldman crack pills in his fucking mouth.
Yeah, I love Mozart. Gary Oldman is a goddamn treasure of a
He
human being.
is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What should I tell them? Tell them we were doing our jobs. We just murdered an entire family.
Yeah.
He did do the original Akita, 1990.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Leon the Professor. I can't believe that is almost 30 years old.
Fuck.
Good lord.
Well, you know what'll fix that is
all the ice is gone.
all the ice is gone.
Yeah.
Well,
Some warm bourbon.
ain't the first time.
Yeah, I will say that as the movie, my entire generation fell in love with Natalie Portman.
The Professional?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was either that or Phantom Menace.
Yeah. I was like 14 or 15 when that came out, so yeah. Yeah. Let's say Phantom Menace. That would have been a little more age appropriate.
Or Heat. Heat
was 90. That was like 98, wasn't it?
No, I don't think it was that late, was it?
Anyway,
Doesn't matter.
moving on. Alexander Siddig, who we mentioned earlier in this episode.
Dr. Bashir, motherfucker.
He played that character on a lot of flavors of Star Trek.
At least 2.
Yeah. Also, he is walking in 2 worlds, as he also is a voice on Star Wars: The Bad Batch.
Oh shit.
Which I started watching that, and like I just, as much as I love Star Wars, I cannot give a fuck about Star Wars animated shit. I don't. I tried watching.
It's like I said in our text thread.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to feel about Star Wars the same way I feel about superhero movies, and it's just I'm so burned out on.
Yeah. See, I'm not burned out because
all
like
the flavors of it.
That is my fucking bread and butter. Like both.
I
of those.
love it. I love Star Wars so much, but like they're just doing so much
See what
in
I need?
such a short amount of time.
What I need, and this is kind of the way they're going. I never need to see another Star Wars movie again. I do not need Star Wars movies. Keep cranking out these amazing fucking TV shows.
You know what I need? I need more things like Rogue One if they're doing movies.
Yes. Yeah. More Rogue One. Although, like, as far as the TV stuff, I will say their record is not spotless. Like, Boba Fett was a little...
I was enjoying the Book of Boba Fett, and then I just kind of lost interest.
See, for me, it started out way too slow, and then it got good for me towards the... Like, as it picked up, it went towards the end. Because then it just became The Mandalorian Season 2.5.
Kind
after,
of
like the first,
it's just like the fucking timeline jumping in every episode.
Yeah,
I don't need that. Like,
but what's the worst part of it is it ends up not being needed at all, because the whole shit with him just being like with the sand. Sorry, I don't want to use the outdated term, the somewhat
Tuskens.
racist term. Yeah, the Tusken Raiders.
wait, were people saying that was a racist term?
Yes.
Really?
That is a racist term.
The
Yeah.
sand? This is because they lived in the fucking sand?
There are people who would use that to describe individuals from like the Middle East and those type of areas.
Go ahead, say those people.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say it. You know you want to.
What do you mean, those people? But yeah, like I absolutely did not need that. Like, this show was supposed to be about him running a fucking crime syndicate, and like ultimately with the whole, there was like 3 episodes of this backstory of him learning the ways of the Tusken Raiders.
At least 3 episodes.
Basically, so he could just kill a guy in the last episode with a bantha with a gaffy stick.
Yeah.
And not have anybody question it. Basically, was the whole reason we had 3 episodes of that. That's how I see that fucking. Like I wanted the story of the crime syndicate and the gang war.
Yeah.
And like give me that, and like they just took this detour into the desert. Like
I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan, I had 0 expectation for that show. Like I am a hardcore like original trilogy kid. I grew up in the fucking 80s. Like that's my Star Wars. I understand there are people who grew up like with the Clone Wars and the prequels.
Yeah.
Like being their Star Wars. So Obi-Wan's a much bigger character. Like to me, he's like a boring fucking character. Like I don't.
He's just an old mystic. Like
yeah, and then like Ewan McGregor's awesome, but like even in the prequels, like those movies are about Anakin, like he
actually in the prequels he's kind of annoying.
Yeah. The second one, he's like this
he's a doting mother figure.
Yeah, he's like this devilish, like he's just too busy being like flamboyant and like roguish and like
yeah.
I don't know. I just never understood the.
It's like, oh, you shouldn't do that, Anakin. Nah.
But in this one, like he's just this broken down, like I have failed, like I'm just, he's just trying to blend in, like he's just not a fucking Jedi. Like that is interesting to me. Like,
this is post the twins being sent off to.
It is 10 years after the twins have been sent to their respective places.
All right.
He's
just like an old miserable man on Tatooine.
Yeah, he's like he works in like a factory, like cutting up meat. He's just fucking just doing manual labor, just living a very basic, just quiet fucking life.
Just cutting it with a lightsaber. Be kind of a tell, I guess.
But he's still like he knows he's being hunted, so he doesn't want to be like overtly Jedi, but like he's talking to Owen Lars, like he's like, hey, look, Luke's almost old enough. I need to fucking like train him, and Owen's like, whoa, like he trained his fucking father.
Yeah.
So like he's
damn.
Yeah. So like he is kind of like avoiding it, but like at the same time he is trying to like still. I have no idea what's playing. It's a Tom Cruise movie.
Is this like one of the Mission Impossibles?
Yeah, Fallout.
Yeah. Couldn't even tell you which one that was.
I think it's the most recent.
They stopped using numbers.
But like, yeah, he's still like, he's watching over Luke. Like he drops off a toy for him at one point, like secretly, and like, fucking Owen shows up and like throws it the fuck back at him. He's like, hey, like leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah. I feel really bad for Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
Yeah.
Like
my fucking shitbag of a stepbrother, like has fucking kids. I have to fucking get dumped with one of them, and like he's this horrible fucking person, and like I have to have the responsibility of taking care of this kid who could grow up to be this guy. Like
I gotta raise him right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And like there's a really tense scene where like the Inquisitors show up looking for Jedi, and like they just kind of randomly pick Owen after he just happened to talk to Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And they're like, where's the Jedi around here? And like they're holding a fucking like lightsaber to his throat. And like he still won't fucking give up Obi-Wan, who's standing like 20 feet away.
Yeah.
So it was way better than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, like really, like if the first 2 episodes were a movie, I think it would be right behind Rogue One as like maybe like my 3rd favorite Star Wars
really
movie. Yeah.
I do love Rogue One so much.
Yeah. It's Empire, Rogue One, and then like fucking probably fucking New Hope for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
I always held on to A New Hope being number 1 for me.
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously, like it's the thing we all fucking obsessed over, Like,
yeah.
But I mean, Empire is such a fucking amazing movie. That,
it really is.
Yeah.
Like they're all good. Like it just depends on what you want to see out of them. Like because there's people who say like Return is their favorite, and I can see it.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people who get all pissed off about Ewoks. Like that, again, I was age appropriate at the time, so like, fucking bring on the Ewoks, man. I mean, like there was
bad show though.
There was a time when that was probably my second favorite of those movies. Like,
yeah, I had the Ewok tree hut thing.
Bad show, bad movies.
Yeah,
that thing got re-released like 2 or 3 different times.
Did it really?
In different play sets, like different toy lines.
Now I'm gonna describe the one that I had.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up. Describe.
So okay, imagine just a tree. So there's a trunk of the tree. There was like I think it was a yellow base, maybe it was a green base, and then a tree trunk, and that came up, and there was like a platform piece, and on the floor of the platform there was like a sticker that had like it looked like the inside of a treehouse, and then the top part, like the canopy part of the tree, you could press down, and it would look like a tree, and there was a square button in that canopy piece that you would press and it would pop up to open up. And it, like, instead of being green like a normal fucking tree is, it was yellow. Like canary fucking yellow.
Did it look like that except yellow?
No, that wasn't the one.
No, that is the one. It's the exact same thing.
That's not the one I had.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the one. It's the exact same toy set that I had that was when I was a kid for Ewoks.
Yeah.
That is from the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves toy line.
Was it really?
Yeah.
They just fucking reused
Same
it?
exact thing.
Holy shit.
Hold on. I'll pull up. That's the Robin Hood one. Hold on.
I'm going to see if I can find the one I had.
Because I literally just Googled Robin Hood Ewok base. Ewok playset. And there was a third one it got re-released under too, I want to say. I don't remember what the...
Oh, okay. Shit. I just found it. Right there.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's different.
Yeah.
Because that's it. But the Robin Hood one has leaves on it.
Okay.
See, it's the same fucking playset, though.
No, this is exactly the one I had. This was the 1984 Return of the Jedi Ewok Family Hut Treehouse playset by Kenner.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's a different one.
So, like, you see...
No, like, see, that's Robin Hood. That's Ewoks.
That's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So you see up here, that's recessed square?
Yeah.
You press that button, and then it opens up like that.
No shit. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and had, like, the fucking door in the trunk of the tree. I want to say this might have been, like, also part of, like, the TV show set. Yeah, this is exactly it. Because, like, that was the floor, and then it had, like, these fucking rug stickers on it. Hours I spent with this fucking toy.
Yeah, here it is again. See the fucking, like, the wooden, like, cage, like the elevator cage?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it? It also came with this.
That's right. Get it.
Here it is. Same cage.
Holy shit.
Like, it's the same thing. That's so, like...
I'm tempted to fucking buy this thing for $17 from eBay.
$17 to just capture that little piece of your childhood.
Oh my god.
I've done it many times.
Holy shit. Oh, that takes me back to...
Anyway, we still have to finish the fucking...
That takes me back to weekends at my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're on Alexander Siddig.
He played Ra's al Ghul in the Gotham TV series.
Yep.
I did 24 episodes of that, which Jesus. I gave that show. It's anything like comic book property.
I tried so hard.
Yeah, I am again of that generation where we didn't expect to get a lot of comic book like TV and movies. Mm-hmm. So I still have that obligation. If something's a comic book theme, like I'm gonna see it. If it's a TV show, I will give you a 1-season obligation. You have to win me over in that season.
Yeah.
And Gotham did not win me over in that season. He was on Peaky Blinders too for a while. 6 episodes.
Third season.
Doran Martell in Game of Thrones. He was Pedro Pascal's character's brother. Mm-hmm. Da Vinci's Demons, which shows up. That was a Canadian syndicated show. It was big. It was last week. It showed up a lot. because we did Slither, which was a lot of Canadian.
Yes.
A lot of Canadian folks. Clash of the Titans again shows up. He was Hermes on Clash of the Titans. Again, playing Dr. Bashir, Star Trek Online.
Man, that game was not that good. I wanted to like it because it's made by the same company that did Neverwinter. The D&D MMO.
Yeah.
And then it's Star Trek themed, but it's just not good.
He was in the movie Doomsday, which I heard is actually decent. It's very underrated from what I heard.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's just another like weird Mad Max type movie.
Apocalypse type of movie. I do want to see that. Let's see. He was in Syriana with George Clooney. Reign of Fire, which we just watched. Deep Space Nine. A video game and the series. He's also as Dr. Bashir in The Next Generation. That's where that character started. It appears 1993.
Yep. I want to say he was, going back to his Deep Space Nine days, I think he was, possibly still is, married to Nana Visitor, who played, oh shit, why am I forgetting the character name? Thanks, Bourbon. There's another character on the show.
All right.
But yeah, they had at least one kid. Actually, during the course of the show, that she was out for a while, or possibly one of those like filmed from the chest up kind of situations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This character just happens to be carrying a box or a pillow in every scene.
Yeah. Yep. Like Radar from MASH when he had to hide his...
When he got knocked up.
Yeah, when he had to hide his fucked up hand.
Right.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So, Gary... Oh, what the hell's his last name?
I never watched MASH. That was the show that always came on after the news.
You never watched MASH?
My dad would watch it, and I'm like, this is kind of boring. Like,
fuck yourself.
I tried to... the movie was good. I liked the movie. I never just got into the show.
Go back and try it again, because I think in your dotage...
I would probably more appreciate it more now.
In your dotage, you would enjoy it more. But the guy who played Radar...
Great Atari game, too, side note.
Really?
Yeah, I had the MASH Atari game.
Oh, man. He was missing...
a MASH t-shirt that came with the Atari game when I was a kid.
He was missing fingers on his left hand. I think it was like a birth defect kind of thing. Like the whole hand was like fucked up.
No shit.
So he would always hide it behind a Gary Berghoff. That was his name.
Oh yeah.
He would hide it behind his clipboard, or he would have like a mitten on, or he would have the hand in his pocket. But there was quite a few times where like there was nowhere around it. Like his hand just had to be on in the shot.
Yeah.
So you would see it. It was all fucked up.
I just want to verify this.
What are we verifying?
I believe it's Mark Ruffalo has like a missing like part of his finger.
He might. Vince Vaughn has like a fucked up thumbnail.
No shit.
Yeah, like actually like goes around his I think he's missing like the tip of his thumb.
Jesus.
And the nail like grew around it, like around the tip of it.
Noticed. Yeah. Oh man, Vince Vaughn was awesome for a while.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah, then he became kind of a douche.
He's very like right-wing weirdo.
Yes, that is when yeah.
Which is crazy because he plays in a D&D campaign with Tom Morello.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's like that famous like D&D club with like fucking Joe Manganiello.
At Joe Manganiello's house.
Oswald. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget who the fuck... the guys like Benioff and Weiss, I think, who wrote Game of Thrones, I think, are in that.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, like if I had one wish, like...
I'd love to be a fly on the wall of that game.
Just let me get in for like a... Just let me play like a one-shot character, like for a session. Like,
like that's... Like Joe Manganiello is the real deal when it comes to D&D.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel is a guy who used to play a lot of D&D.
And then capitalized on it. Ned Dennehy.
Is he related to Brian?
With that name, you should be. Brian Dennehy was awesome.
Yeah.
He's dead, right? Probably.
Yes, I believe he is, actually.
He has been in some stuff here and there.
Outlander. My wife loves that show.
Yeah, time traveling sexiness.
Time traveling, very rapiness.
Oh, all
like
right.
that is a rapey fucking show.
Rapey ass show. All right. He was in Good Omens, the TV series based on the Neil Gaiman graphic novel, I believe.
Nope.
Or just regular novel. Right?
It was a regular novel
Neil
with
Gaiman,
him
Terry
and
Pratchett.
Terry Pratchett wrote it. Yeah.
Terry Pratchett no longer with us.
God bless.
He was in the movie Mandy. He's Brother Swan. He's like the main like cult guy.
I don't know. I didn't make it that far into the fucking thing.
That movie, I don't understand the praise for that movie at all.
I watched like a quarter of it. I was like, I can't buy into this shit.
This
like,
just makes me uncomfortable, and like, yeah, I did not enjoy that movie.
none of
at
the
all.
wild shit had even happened before I decided like I was done with it.
Oh, then it gets very fucking unwatchable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good movie, and people really love it just because it's Nicolas Cage doing Nicolas Cage stuff.
He is so completely fucking unhinged these days.
Yeah,
Like, did you watch
probably the most so in that movie.
Did you watch Ghosts of, or the Prisoners of Ghost Island or whatever
No,
the fuck
I
it is?
haven't seen that. I did see.
That movie is fucking wild
I
and
gotta watch
so
it.
bad.
I did see the Color. Was it Color Out of Space?
The Color Out of Space, the
That was pretty good. I
H.P.
actually liked
Lovecraft
that. Yeah.
adaptation. Yeah, that's supposed to be really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
you
wasn't
were
going
telling me like Pig is good.
Pig is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, because he's not. Wait, does he go full Cage in that?
He has to. He is full Cage all the time.
He doesn't go full Cage in Color Out of Space,
Oh, really?
and I want to say he's very like subdued in Pig, because you think it's gonna be like this like dark, like gritty, like revenge, like like John Wick, like action story,
Yeah.
and it's fucking. It turns out it's not.
Really?
And not at all. Yeah.
Is that on Shudder? I think that's on Shudder.
Maybe it was on Hulu for a while, I think. I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe that's where I saw it.
Yeah. It's really just about this dude who just fucking wants his pig. Like this pig is his entire life, and like he just wants.
Just give him my fucking pig back.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, putting down a PBR.
Yeah. Just chucking it right down the old
I had
corner.
one yesterday that was extremely skunked.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, this does not taste good." Speaking of Rogue One, this dude was in it. Ned Dennehy. He was prisoner, uncredited. The second best Star Wars movie, in my opinion. Da Vinci's Demons pops back up again.
Here's the thing about rating Star Wars movies. Any way you want to rate them, all right. Like, unless you're putting like prequels in first.
Yeah, somebody's like, The Last Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie. Like, I don't hate on that movie like everybody does, but like,
Yeah.
I can see.
I don't understand why you would rank it like
I just
top 3.
Did anybody need like a Star Wars movie in real time? Like, yeah, I just or close to real time anyway. Like,
No.
I don't know. I mean, like, these movies are supposed to be epics. They're supposed to be giant, sweeping epics.
They're fantasy movies.
Yeah, and you have a bottleneck, a bottle episode, basically. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's whatever. I mean, there are parts of the movie that I genuinely love. People gave shit to the Luke Skywalker storyline. I think it makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
He's fucking Luke Skywalker. He is a legend. What do you do if you're a legend and you get everything you need to get done when you're fucking like 20? You become bitter and old and fucking, like exactly.
Are the Grey Jedi still canon? I don't think they are.
They haven't mentioned him in any of the movies, any of the newer movies. He's just, he just doesn't give a fuck. Like, I was supposed to fucking change everything, and everything's still the same.
Yeah.
He's just a broken down fucking old dude, and like, I don't know. I thought the way they fucking treated the character was fucking. Like the way he, spoilers, the way he went out, fucking awesome. I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, he was in Luther.
Luther, which I still need to watch.
Me too. They're doing more of that, I think.
They're doing a movie, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else?
Harry Potter.
Harry
As
Potter
Scared
Deathly
Man.
Hallows. Yeah, Scared Man. He was in the Robin Hood from a while back, which was not that great.
Oh, was that the
Russell Crowe one.
I didn't hate it.
I thought it was just boring.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. He was in the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes.
He's very much like a dude in the background kind of actor.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Not like, maybe he's leading and stuff, we don't know, but fuck it, whatever. He's in the King Arthur with like Keira Knightley and Rufus Sewell, and who the fuck else was in that movie? Jude Law, maybe? I don't remember.
Clive Owen?
Clive Owen, that's who it was. Like, I thought it was somebody I actually enjoy. Yeah, Clive Owen. Clive Owen's fucking awesome.
He really is. Ugh. Fucking Shooter? No, not Shooter.
Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up, Sin City, like this is a British movie, Croupier, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah?
He's like this underground like casino like dealer, like blackjack dealer.
Okay.
A really fucking good movie.
I think I might have passed that recently on like a fucking Amazon Prime list or Hulu or something like that.
Children of Men, which we went on about a couple weeks ago.
Yes, very good.
Fucking really
very,
good
very
movie.
good.
Let's see. Yeah, that's really about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Moving on. Terrence something or other. Sorry, I didn't scroll back up when I was
Very, very professional.
Terrence Maynard. There we go. He was Gideon, the memorable character of Gideon.
Go back up.
Who we all remember.
Up, like to his portrait.
Oh,
his picture.
Didn't he have a blank picture? Oh no,
it's
it's
like...
a picture of his shoulder. Yeah.
It's that helps. Oh Jesus, I shouldn't bang on that table.
It's literally his headshot on IMDb is literally a picture of his shoulder. His head is out of frame.
Yeah, he's talking on the phone.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. He's in recently the Sherwood TV series, which I believe is about Robin Hood. I believe it's a BBC show. He's in the Witcher TV series. I'm slurring my words. TV series.
TV series.
Yeah.
I
enjoyed the first season. I think I watched 2 episodes of the second season and just stopped.
I think I watched 3 episodes of the first season.
Yeah. First season is definitely takes some like intellectual work. Because they don't tell you this. You have to just put it together. But this show is taking place in like 3 different time periods. So like, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I also just didn't really care.
Yeah.
Like, people want to suck on the dick of that whole series. I didn't like the video games. I didn't play the third one.
I played the third one, which I will say was great.
I tried 1. Combat was god awful. I tried 2. Combat was better, but still fucking bad. Like,
the third one is a very, very good game.
Yeah, it's like the first one was shit because like depending on what enemy you saw, you would have to change your combat stance on the fly, figure it out with different weapons.
Yeah, do I use the silver weapon or the regular sword? Like yeah.
And then do I use a high stance or a low stance or?
See, I didn't think the stances. I don't think were in the third one, but definitely the weapons were. Like,
yeah, so like switching the weapons, all right, whatever. But like the stances was terrible. The second one was like, all right, I guess 90% of my game is just going to be laying traps down and throwing fucking poison bombs.
The third one's
which was ass.
Straight up action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would recommend. I've never played any of the other ones, but I would recommend number 3.
Maybe I'll pick it up. Like it goes on sale on Steam like all the time.
Yeah.
Get it for like fucking $5
with like all of the DLC too. Yeah.
This guy was in Dark
Race
Tower
4.
as well.
Dark Tower TV series. So I don't know if it's something different.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
TV movie. Sorry, I don't think it's the Stephen King one. No,
it is. What the fuck is this?
Was that on Sci-Fi? Maybe. Young Roland Deschanel. It's like a prequel.
What?
Where the fuck did
fuck?
this?
This has Michael Rooker in it.
Jerome. Fucking Bronn from Game of Thrones played. It's Steven Chastain.
That's his father.
Yeah, who played Roland? Sam.
Shit, Michael Rooker as Eldred Jonas is perfect. What the fuck?
Why? Yeah, I've never Glenn Mazzara. What? Oh, he was the showrunner for The Walking Dead after what's his name? The first guy left. The guy who was the big Hollywood name. Frank Darabont. There we go.
I have no input because I'm fucking shell-shocked right now.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. Maybe, I don't know, I think it's got a 7.8 rating. It's from 2020. Is there a...
This is The Wizard in Glass, by the way.
I have no idea what that means.
This is the fourth book.
Okay.
Widely regarded as most people's favorite book because it's Roland in his youth doing shit.
Okay. Isn't there usually a watch,
What the fuck?
Go to the trivia. Fuck you. Yeah, Wizard in Glass. This is about Roland before... I don't know. There's 3 spots, things of trivia.
Pardon me while I have a fucking anxiety attack.
I mean, it can't be good, though, if nobody's ever heard of it.
It could just be that unknown. It's got a 7 point something or other.
That is true. But people on the internet are stupid.
We're people on the internet. Yeah, stupid. Yeah. That's right.
That's not helping your case, man.
All right, stupid. What the fuck?
Yeah, I did not know this was a thing.
What channel will this be on?
Amazon. Oh, maybe it's not even out yet.
It was filmed 2 years ago, and it has ratings.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh God, I'm gonna.
This was the pilot for what was supposed to be the TV series.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out.
So it might not even be available to watch.
Everybody needs to read The Dark Tower. All 7 books, 8 books, including the 4.5 book. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's only got 113 ratings. So
oh, is that all? So 113 more people than me have seen it. Ooh, that's a lot of ones. Oh God.
Well, I mean, more 10s and 8s than 1s. Well, anyway, in this episode, Nick learns that's a thing that exists.
Yeah. Well, I'll be doing research later.
Moving on, Doug Cockle. I saved him because, speaking of The Witcher, he is the voice of Geralt of Rivia in the Witcher video games.
No shit.
In this movie, he was a person.
All 3 video games?
Yeah. Where are we?
Goosh in Reign of Fire.
What? Oh, Goosh. Goosh. Look
Goosh.
at this fucking Goosh.
It's fucking Goosh bag.
He was in the Band of Brothers TV series.
Hold on.
Really good.
Go all the way to the beginning.
RuneScape?
His first acting credit is
a voice in RuneScape.
The fucking RuneScape video game. That was back when Flash games were a thing. Browser-based games.
Let's see. Anything else?
Blair Witch. I have that video game.
He's a voice in the latest Dying Light video game, which I hear is really great. The latest Terminator video game, Blair Witch video game. He's Geralt of Rivia. Yeah, in Soul Calibur, most recent Soul Calibur.
So if you've played a hit video game in the last 10 years, you've heard his voice.
Probably, yeah. Anything else?
Euro Trucker Simulator.
That's a thing that exists.
Yeah.
He was in Captain America: The First Avenger.
Young Doctor.
There's a Great Escape video game. I think I vaguely remember that.
I don't. Is that like based on the movie?
I want to say it is. Let's take a look.
Holy shit, it is.
Yeah.
I kind of need to play that game. I love that movie. I don't know if you.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, dude. Are you just like not that big into like old school World War II movies?
Not. I mean, it's something that I'm not averse to them. I've seen some here and there. I just, that wasn't something
just
I was
never your
exposed
thing?
to. Yeah.
And that was very much my thing as a kid. Like, I talk about this a lot. Like, I watched a lot of movies with my grandfather. So old school westerns and old school war movies were a building block of like my movie watching history.
Yeah, no, see, like all that stuff I've had to go out and like find on my own, so I haven't gotten around to it.
Great Escape, amazing ensemble cast, great fucking storyline.
Yeah, I need to.
It was Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson. Oh shit. Oh, why am I forgetting his name? Oh my god, I can do this. Hold on. Jesus Christ, he played Dr. Loomis in
Donald Pleasance.
Donald Pleasance.
Yeah.
Donald Pleasance is in it. That was embarrassing.
The evil is here.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Finally, we have Alice Krieg. Most notably, she is probably known as the Borg Queen from various Star Trek properties. I believe Star Trek First Contact is the first time she played that character, which is arguably one of the better, probably the best Star Trek movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
You know what? I love all the next gen era movies. I just love them.
Yeah, Insurrection is like notably a bad one, but I don't remember like hating that.
Really wasn't that bad of a movie. It wasn't great in terms of the other
Generations,
ones.
which I remember like not being crazy about.
Nemesis was fucking great.
Nemesis, yeah, that's the one. That's the one with Tom Hardy. He's playing with the Picard clone or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that was a good one. That one I remember seeing. Alice Krieg, yeah. She was in the most recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was fucking terrible.
Sure was.
She's up until
Leatherface over here taking a shit.
Up until 2021, playing the Borg Queen. From what I understand, after the most recent season of Picard, she is no longer the Borg Queen.
No, I believe they have done away with that character.
I thought from what I understood, there was a new character who took over as the Borg Queen. Did you finish that? Or you did? Obviously not. If you.
No, I'm about halfway through season 2 of Picard.
Okay. I won't say that because that was spoiled for me. He was in Carnival Row. She was in Carnival Row.
I watched 2 episodes of that and then turned that right off.
Yeah, I just didn't give enough of a fuck. She's been in a ton of shit. Thor: The Dark World, yada yada yada. There is only.
Oh, you're just gonna jump right over NCIS?
One fucking thing we've been talking for 2.5 hours. There's only one thing we are fucking here for, and it happened in 1985. She played Nita Cochran on Murder, She Wrote. Yeah. So Monster She Wrote is back this week. We had
what
last
episode?
Week, didn't we?
Last.
Did we do Slither last week? No,
we did Slither. I don't think we had a Monster She Wrote. Did we? I'll find out when I edit that later.
Yeah.
Probably,
I don't remember.
Probably
I
Monday.
know we've had one recently, but I don't remember exactly when.
We had one in Shape of Water. We bookended.
That's right.
We bookended.
We had with the beginning and the end of Del Toro month.
That's right.
So that will do it for the better known as segment of this very, very long episode.
I'm gonna be doing some heavy drinking tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Monday
is not a work day, so.
It's my father's birthday party tomorrow. Right. His birthday was yesterday. My father shares a birthday with Vincent Price, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Pretty fucking sweet. So we're gonna have we'll get together tomorrow, but then after like 3:30-ish, I'm gonna head over to a coworker's for a Memorial Day barbecue. Proceed to get shit hammered.
Oh man.
Coworker who used to be my boss but is no longer my boss.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Since I technically switched positions, I am no longer a metal fabricator. I am a CNC operator.
Oh, do you work in the music factory?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you, folks. I am here all week.
Yeah, they had one song worth listening to in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about this movie. It's way too much CGI. It'll kill an hour and 40 minutes out of your day if you're looking for watching.
It's decent.
Yeah,
I liked a lot of things about this movie. I liked the quote unquote realistic approach to the design of them. Their wings had to be gigantic.
Yeah, I do like the design, the look of the dragons in this movie. I have to be careful when I say the look of the dragons because the technical look of the dragons is shitty because it's all very bad CGI.
The design elements, the head shapes were really good. If you fuck up the head shape of a dragon, I'm already out. It's if it looks goofy, just in the face, no matter how cool the body might be, I'm already done. I don't care. But they did a really good job. The fire delivery system, the mixing chemicals with air.
That was very cool.
That I really liked. They kind of reused that in How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
If you'll remember the two-headed dragon, I can't remember the name of it. One had the gas and the other one shot the sparks out of its mouth.
Yes, yeah,
and they would combine. Sort of like that delivery system, but it was very grounded, like Rain of Fire. Very kind of grounded in the quote unquote fantasy elements of it. Yeah, where they made it as
try to make it realistic,
as realistic as they could possibly do in a dragon movie, which I dug. I'm still fascinated by whatever the fuck is happening in this Mission Impossible movie that I've never seen.
Henry Cavill's giant mustache which they had to CGI over for Justice League.
What?
You've never seen CGI Henry Cavill?
No.
Oh my fucking god! This is like a notable meme.
Wait, he had a mustache when he filmed Justice League, and they CGI'd it away.
They had to reshoot some of the scenes for Justice League, and he had the mustache for this movie, and Paramount wouldn't let him shave the mustache. We could just digitally add a mustache. It's not that big a deal. They're like, no, he has to have the mustache.
You could just literally add a fake mustache.
Yeah,
they look so good now.
So they had to CGI out his mustache in Justice League.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, hold on. It's notoriously bad CGI. Henry.
Oh my god.
Cavill CGI.
When you just when you thought that the DC movie universe couldn't get shitty enough, what the fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? Are you shitting me right now?
That's in the movie Justice League. They released that in a theater.
That's not even the worst one. I'm looking at some of these other ones.
It
my
is
God.
Notoriously bad.
My God. Jesus.
But I mean, like, look at the size of the mustache they had to get rid of. Like, it's huge.
Here you go. How about that one? People are putting the mustache back, but like
He's got like the French mustache,
fucking Tombstone kind of mustache.
Doc Holliday, like, yeah, like it's so bad. Like,
Jesus Christ, he looks like the CG version of fucking the fuck was his name in the Matrix there?
yeah.
Agent Smith.
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the. He looks like the CG version of Hugo Weaving in the Matrix. Just bad. Like that's that uncanny valley shit.
Yeah, like that again. That
No,
is a
dude.
summer blockbuster. Like,
It's like a fucking Korean video game company made that. That's right, I said it. Oh, that's bad. That's
yeah.
so bad.
Let's see. Do we have anything else to say about this? I really don't think we do.
I don't know, but speaking of Tombstone, that's like top 3 of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah,
Like ever.
Yeah. Where's Wyatt? I don't know. Down by the lake, walking on water.
God damn it. That movie is so historically accurate too. Like, not shot for shot verbatim historically accurate, but like in general,
Yeah.
it's like 90% there.
That is another just masterpiece.
Fuck yeah, it is. Like, I stand by it to this day. That is Val Kilmer's best movie.
Remember, like, we just had that streak in the 90s of awesome fucking Westerns? Like, we had, like, that. We had Unforgiven, Quick and the Dead.
Quick and the Dead is a completely different category of movie, though.
Yeah.
What was that, Sam Raimi?
Sam Raimi, yeah.
It's just, like, cheesy enough to be fun, but also it was kind of garbage.
What the fuck else was out around then? You
Uh,
had your, it was the 90s. You had your Young
in the
Guns
90s,
movie,
I think Young Guns 2,
which is awesome. I fucking love that movie.
the
Best $1.80 I ever spent.
I like the first one much better than the second one, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not the Wild West, but it was, the fuck was the Australian guy? It was in the same era. Shit! God damn it. Fucking whiskey. Well, you had Quigley Down Under.
Oh, yeah, with Tom Selleck.
Yeah. Ned Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Fucking Unforgiven. God damn, I love that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Unforgiven is so fucking good.
Any man that doesn't want to get killed better head out the back.
Clear on out the back.
Clear out the back, yeah.
What were some other good 90s fucking Western movies?
I mean, Tombstone, which we mentioned.
Yeah. I hated Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, that was not good. It was a boring version of Tombstone.
Yeah. And nothing against who the fuck was in it? What the fuck
Arms
is happening?
McGee?
No. Yeah. Holy shit. He was in fucking Robin Hood.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Yes, nothing against Kevin Costner, but it just wasn't a gripping version of that story. Like it was just.
It didn't need to be 3 hours long.
It was just like hero worship of Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
Which Tombstone wasn't. Tombstone was like a more realistic approach to the character. Like you saw that he was morally flawed. Like
cheated on his wife.
He's brokering deals in like back alley saloons and shit. Like the real Wyatt Earp at one time was a pimp. Like Maddie Blaylock was one of his prostitutes. Like that's where he met her.
Yeah.
Pimped her out and then eventually married her. Like he was not this like paladin-esque
heroic,
lawman.
Yeah, shining knight in white armor. Like
he had super flaws, and like Tombstone brought those out. Like you see him, he's best friends with a fucking outlaw gunslinger, Doc Holliday.
A drunk outlaw gunslinger. Yeah.
The movie's so fucking good. The cast of that movie.
Val Kilmer, like Doc.
Well, look at
it's clearly the pinnacle of his career. Like Doc Holliday, like.
Oh yeah,
it just does not get better than that.
You've got Val Kilmer, you've got Michael Biehn, you've got Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, fucking Powers Booth.
Yeah, that's right. Michael Rooker's in that movie.
Michael
too.
Rooker, yeah. It's so good. Billy Bob Thornton was in it for a hot minute.
Yeah. Did we mention Billy Zane? Because Billy Zane's in it
Billy
too.
Zane, not Jamie Presley.
Dana Delaney.
What the fuck was his name? From 90210.
Jason Priestley.
Yeah,
it's right. He's the author or whatever. Yeah.
No, not the author. He was just like the kid that was like real impressionable at that.
I'm thinking of the character in Young Guns 2, who's like the guy writing the book who's traveling with them.
Oh, okay.
That's who I thought he was. Yeah, okay. No, I remember now. Yeah.
There were
90s westerns all mashed up.
Yep. As Jason Priestley was in. No, he wasn't in Quick and the Dead, was he?
I don't think so. It was like Leonardo DiCaprio, Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone, Russell Crowe.
That was a pretty fucking awesome cast too, by the way.
What's his name too from Pumpkinhead? Lance Henriksen.
Yes, he played the dude with the
cards on his
cards all over his boots.
Yeah.
Which promptly gets stolen off of his body. I love westerns.
Yeah.
I was watching an interview with Val Kilmer. It was actually today because I had gone down like a YouTube rabbit hole. I started watching like a behind the scenes featurette of Tombstone, which is hilarious that we brought it up today. And then there was like a Q&A section of Wizard World at that convention that he was at, and he was talking to somebody about his role in Tombstone, and he was like, Hollywood doesn't want to make a Western until a Western is a hit.
Yeah. That's
which makes
a string of them, yeah.
Which makes perfect fucking sense because you get a hit and then you get 3 or 4 follow-ups and then you don't get any.
Yeah, everybody's trying to cash in on that.
Yeah.
And then when it stops paying off, they just stop making it for like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, and then you get a hit. Like that was like what was a hit between the Tombstone Unforgiven era and 310 of Yuma? Because 310 of Yuma was pretty fucking popular when that hit.
Yeah. I mean, you had like Tombstone, and that might have been it.
Yeah.
Was Tombstone what brought about 310 to Yuma? Probably.
Well, Tombstone was like, what, 93?
No. That was like... It was no earlier than 99.
Tombstone was like Hold on.
No, I'm sorry. Deadwood. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's TV.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still, Western property that, like, I'm pretty sure that's what started, like, the 310 to Yuma, and it's when you get True Grit.
Yeah. The True Grit was what, the 2011-ish?
Was it that late?
Maybe.
I'm going to say, like, 2009. Maybe 2010 at the latest.
Let's find out.
Because 310 to Yuma, I want to say it was 2008. ...2007 for 310 to Yuma.
Yep. And then, what was True Grit? Which I love the original.
2010,
by the way.
yeah.
Yeah. Fill your hands, you son of a bitch! Let's see. Unforgiven.
That was 93?
I can't type.
Or 94?
Unforgiven, 92.
Holy shit.
Tombstone.
That movie's 30 years old.
I don't want to say Tombstone was the same year.
No, I want to say that's 94. 93.
Okay. Fuck.
Used to have that poster on my wall.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was a kid. Oh, high school, anyway. High school and college.
As you should. It's fucking amazing.
You tell him the law's coming. You tell him I'm coming. And you tell him hell's coming with me. Fuck. I see a man wearing a red sash and I'm killing him right where he stands.
Yep.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god.
Fucking Kurt Russell's awesome.
You smell that? It smells like somebody died. Whoa! Like that man's brother is dead in that fucking wagon, man. Vino Veritas.
Oh, man.
I need to watch that movie again.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, fuck, I want to watch Tombstone. That sounds like a tomorrow thing.
I am probably not going to have enough time to watch it tomorrow. I got no, I don't even have all day Monday because I got another barbecue to go to.
No, I
Monday morning. Well, actually, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm watching Tombstone. Fuck this noise.
I'm getting in a power nap in there, watching Tombstone.
Yeah.
I went down hardcore watching the sequel to the most recent Vacation movie this afternoon.
What? I don't even know what that would have been. The most recent Vacation?
Maybe like 10 years ago they made one. It was actually pretty good.
I don't remember one past Vegas Vacation.
It starred what's his name from The Office, not Steve Carell. Oh, fuck. Who played Andy on The Office?
So the guy that does like the directing shit too, the co-creator of that show.
No, it's gonna bug the shit. Let me see the fucking keyboard. It's gonna bug the shit.
Give me the shit.
He was in The Hangover. He was in I think, was it We Are the Millers, maybe?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember the son of a bitch's name.
Yeah, generic white dude with glasses.
Yep. Ed Helms.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2015, so 7 years ago. It was actually pretty funny. He's like grown up Rusty
Oh, is that who he is?
Yeah. They go to visit like Audrey at one point, and she's married to fucking to Chris Hemsworth. He's like this fucking
What the fuck?
like brainless, like fucking like just hunky fucking like newscaster like in Texas.
John Hughes wrote this piece of shit.
Yeah. Characters. He did character work. It's not a bad movie. There's actually funny parts to it.
Yeah. Is it? It's just a modern version of.
It's like a
Vacation,
remake
isn't it?
sequel. Yeah, like it's them driving cross country. Like they even visit fucking Clark and fucking what's her name, and he loans him the fucking the family truckster. I can't even remember his fucking name. Chevy Chase. Yeah, Clark
Fucking
and,
Norman Reedus.
Ellen Griswold. Norman Reed. I don't remember Norman Reed. Oh yeah. I do remember that now.
I was gonna say you might have slept through it.
I totally did. But I remember the truck though. His name is Trucker. Yeah, not a horrible movie. Probably better than most of the National Lampoon's Vacation movies. Yeah, we're about to crack the 3-hour mark on this episode.
This is gonna be our. Are you shitting me that Rain of Fire is our longest episode?
Fucking well, you know how we talked for 3 hours about Rain of Fire? We didn't talk about Rain of Fire most of the time.
Good solid half hour maybe. Whatever. You know what? Fuck you. I'll say that straight to our audience. I don't care.
Oh, man.
If you are a new listener and you met us at like Comic-Con, this is the version that you
This
met.
is the show, yeah.
Like this is us.
Us getting drunk and rambling. So
Surprise. it's pretty much what you met at Comic-Con.
yeah. We got drunk and we rambled. Yeah.
Yeah. We appreciate you, by the way.
We're gonna get more of that honey fucking bourbon. That was good.
Honey bourbon.
Was that what you had that one day? It was like the honey.
No, that was the Hudson Distillery, Big Lights or Bright Lights Big Bourbon.
Why the fuck did I think there was honey in that?
There was not.
Yeah, it was good, whatever it was.
Yeah, that's what I told you was like my favorite bourbon when we were talking about this Southern Tier. The one from Gardner, New York. I would love to go to that fucking distillery. I think they do tours.
Yeah.
Because they do a really good rye too. It's called Do the Rye Thing.
I haven't had a rye. I always think it's gonna taste like rye bread.
It does not. It's rye whiskey is like it's like a spicier kind of whiskey. So like bourbon will have those like kind of sweeter notes, like the vanillas and the cherries and kind of things. Rye is a little more, and it's hard to say. Like the flavors are bolder. Like they're not as sweet. They're more just like spicy, like
stronger. Yeah.
And it's dependent on what kind of mash they use and stuff like that. It's less corn, more barley, I think.
All right.
But yeah, I like I
was
like a rye old fashioned.
Listening to a podcast earlier today, and they were talking about the differences in like vodkas, and like they said always go for potato vodkas.
Yeah.
And like I was always like, I'm not a huge vodka guy, but like Tito's Handmade is always one I would go to.
It's just like it's a neutral grain.
It's corn. It's made out of corn.
Tito's is?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a flavorless, quote unquote flavorless spirit. Like it's just booze.
Yeah. I was always a fan of it, but now I have to I'm gonna try and seek out a potato vodka. Although we have Grey Goose over there, which is.
I want to say that Grey Goose is potato based.
Yeah. They always said like it doesn't give you as bad of a hangover.
Oh really?
It's a little bit smoother too.
Yeah, I want to say there's a lot of more like Polish vodkas that are potato based too.
Yeah.
Definitely the Russian ones. But that's me talking a little bit out of my ass because vodka is not really my thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Definitely more of a whiskey guy. Oh, excuse me.
Speaking of whiskey, I'm just gonna burp some up.
Yeah, that's exactly what that tasted like. I'm pretty sure Donner is dead over there. Did you give him a pill before he came over?
No.
No,
he's not cold. He's hey buddy, how you doing, pal?
Pass the fuck out.
I know you fuckers are talking about me.
Yep.
I may not speak English, but I know my name.
Oh, he's a good boy.
We have 2 minutes and 19 seconds to wrap this up before 3 hours.
Fuck. Who gives a shit? You know what? I'm not gonna edit anything out of this fucking podcast. This is just gonna be like
just dropping it.
It's gonna be long. It's gonna be longer because I'm gonna add music to the fucking break points.
Yeah.
It's good to talk about garbage. Like, not even like this movie was garbage, just like talk about what the fuck ever.
You know, every time I unwrap myself from this labyrinth of cables that we've created, I always get tangled up in it again.
Yeah, these cables give me no less anxiety this week than they did last week.
It's a veritable hydra of cables.
It's bad. Like, I'm looking at this, like where our headphone amp is right now, and I want to cry. Like, there's times where I want to come over here like 2 hours before we record just so I can straighten cables.
Don't look under the table.
Oh, no.
I had to like unwound one of the headphones because it was like wrapped around the post and like.
What?
Yeah, the wire was like taut.
Oh, God.
Like, I gotta fix this.
How is your microphone facing me?
Because I just moved it. I pushed it over.
Jesus Christ.
Hopefully that's only been going on for a little while.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Ooh,
all right.
Disgusting. I apologize for that one.
Yeah, fuck this show. I think we're at the end here.
It's falling apart, folks.
Yeah. So what we're going to do right now, out of sympathy for you, is give you our socials.
This mercy killing ending.
And then go. So you can find our website, www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com or www.bigdumbmonsters.com. If you want to send us an email, include any fucking thing you want. Suggestions for the show, maybe a new segment suggestion, whatever.
Yeah.
New beers or whiskeys that we could possibly try, or rums.
I'm a fan of Boom Boo Rum, but
Chris is big into rum.
I'll take suggestions on that one.
You can send us anything you want at bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. You want to shoot us a tweet? Awesome. Shoot us a tweet at dumb_monsters. Tell us you're listening to the show. Tell us, what your favorite episode has been so far. Anything like that. If you want to find us on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. And if you are on Slasher, which I highly recommend, because a lot of people post really good kind of underground movie suggestions there.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I gotta get on that.
Big Dumb Monsters Podcast on Slasher. It's only as far as I know, it's only on mobile. Like, there's no
website.
There's no website. Just an app. But check it out. Like, a lot of people are really, really friendly on there. Everybody's supportive. Everybody gives everybody movie suggestions.
Do we actually get likes and shit on there, like, from stuff? Are we posting anything there? Like,
I post when I remember to. I post the teasers and the episodes on there.
Okay.
I comment on other people's posts, like shit like that. But if you find us on Slasher, friend us and talk to us. It's totally cool.
Yeah.
Hey, where are we on Instagram?
You can find us at big_dumb_monsters on the Instagram. You can also find us on YouTube at the Big Dumb Monsters channel. We're on all of your favorite podcast platforms, all the big ones.
We certainly are.
All the platforms, folks. We're out there.
And on those platforms, if you could rate, review, just do the thing.
Leave a comment somewhere for us.
We would love it. We don't get as much listener interaction as we would actually like.
We want to hear from you, folks.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. We want to talk to you guys. We try to get back to everybody that does message us about anything. And we...
Hey, I helped some guy find Star Trek Con a couple weeks ago.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
Awesome.
Because I knew there was one around here. There's that one, like, up in Ticonderoga.
Really?
Where, like, they were filming, like, episodes of, like, a web series that was actually, like... They actually got, like, original crew members, like, cast members to show up on it, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How come you didn't tell me about that? Oh, who's a fucking Star Trek fan that I know? I don't know, fucking nobody.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm not here answering Star Trek questions. I'm the Star Wars guy.
Yeah, I'm the Trek guy. You got to help me out. All right. So, All that bullshit aside, that's it. Like, we're gonna end this episode right now, and as always, per our suggestion, don't let ghoulies eat your ass,
and don't sleep in a deathbed.
That's right. Bye bye.